Yeah, these things fucking weigh a ton, though. When you got like about maybe 2 feet of crawl space and you're trying to push this thing along,
Essentially drag a
right?
transmission with you.
Yeah, it's like dragging a transmission, right? Exactly, right? I'm
Mhm.
fucking low crawling through the thing, carrying a transmission in my fucking lap, right? Trying to get to the fucking wall. I had to take a break like several times. He's like, Jose, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm just taking a break, man. And I was like, again, another one. I was like, fuck you, man. I can't fucking breathe down here. It smells like mold, right? It smells like mold, right? And this fucking damn hydraulic jack weighs a fucking ton, man.
Phil, Mark, good
Howdy.
to see you guys here.
Yay. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Yeah, I was scared last night when we were starting our game and I was starting to have issues. I think it's starting to get like wobbly at the very base of my cord.
Don't do it.
How was your day?
Not too bad. Went out and got some coffee this morning with the lady. Did some grocery shopping. Then I took a nap.
All of those sound like amazing things.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. We went and saw my lady's daughter yesterday, and she has an espresso maker. And I'm already looking on Amazon to buy one because this is the best cup of coffee I've ever had.
Nice. Question, Nick.
Stop.
You let us level up, and I will get 2 new spells of any place. If I took that spell, travel through plants, I think it's like a 6th level spell. It lets you travel anywhere as long as you've seen the plant, the tree or plant. If I were to use that after having scried the area where the surface is,
I'm looking up the spell right now just so I can be sure because I had never heard of it. Transport via plants. Spell creates a magical link between a larger inanimate object or inanimate plant within range and another plant in any distance on the same plane of existence. You must have seen or touched the destination plant at least once before. For the duration, any creature can step into the target plant and exit from the destination plant by using 5 feet. Okay, that's kind of cool. So you kind of set up like a dimension door between plants.
yeah, I could go through like a giant mushroom and out of like a massive tree on the south end of the, what is it, the, not the King's Forest, that elven forest place. Anyway, any tree that I've able to scry through or see.
Okay.
So if we were to go to Neverwinter, then I could scry a tree or something if I haven't already.
Okay, so it says you must have seen or touched, so scry would work. And it lasts 6 seconds.
Yep. So
Okay.
everybody holds their action to move through it, and then I'll be the last.
Yeah, essentially you just homer back up into the hedge, disappear.
Yeah,
Traditional.
exactly.
Not bad. Where's our paladin?
I don't know.
Bing. She is tagged. Okay, so did some rolls before today's session. It's looking like it's going to be pretty good.
Oh yeah.
At least a lax start. somewhat. You all right, Mark? I can't hear you very much. Are you all right?
Oh,
How's it going?
all right. How are you?
Good. Good. Good to have you here.
I'm gonna go check on my boys real quick and get a drink while we're waiting. Be right back.
Okey-doke. Sounds great. We'll give Meg like another 5 more minutes and then we're just gonna get started. I think it'll be fine. She's probably napping or something.
I'm gonna mute. I'm eating an apple. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear it, but I'm here.
You're probably right.
Hmm.
Can't take Meg.
It happens.
I was able to message Abel, her roommate, and he's gonna check on her. So hopefully we'll know soon. Back to chew my apple.
We remember what happened last time, right?
Had something to do with getting out of the other. If I recall correctly.
That's pretty close.
Did you say pickles? Nice.
Yeah, I believe there might have been some lava involved. That may or may not have been hot.
Not up. You're gonna have to level Ulin up.
Oh yeah, I'm aware of this.
Fortunately, I don't have. It at level.
Because yeah, you guys are gonna be doing that today. So you guys just made it to the end of the maze. Oh my goodness! Just in time.
Sorry about that, guys.
Grumble,
No
grumble.
problem.
Up, grumble, grumble.
Yep.
It's good to have you with us.
Thank you. I had set my alarm, but my watch died. Huh. Whoops.
I wanted to get a watch, but then my girlfriend reminded me just how easily I break things, so maybe I shouldn't.
Oh yeah. Honestly, it's not
Hmm.
it's not that useful. can't even like wear it at work. But
I just see it as a kind of a distraction because while I'm at work, I try to keep my phone not on me.
yeah.
Getting paid by the job, time is money.
Okay.
So yes, the end of the last session, you guys made it to the end of the maze. Slightly worse for wear, but alive nonetheless. As you guys are filtering out at the edge of the maze into a singular tunnel, some footsteps can be heard from behind you. Upon inspection, a very terrified Gash the Knoll.
Oh.
He locks eyes on you and immediately tries to run the other way.
He'll just die in there. I don't want to chase him. You can chase him if you want. I can fireball him. Say it now, though.
How far away was he?
Like 20 feet away. He's dashing right now, so he's gonna move about 60 feet.
20 feet away from me. So, and if I react and chase him, I would catch up to him fast if we want. Or he's looking right screwed up, right?
Oh yeah, he's still as hurt as you saw him before.
Oh,
Cast like an arm or leg.
firebolt.
He has
at
no
him.
armor. Firebolt, okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh, that's a 22.
Yes.
Nice.
That would be 17.
Oh, God, that is a lot higher than I thought it was gonna be.
3d10.
Okay, so yeah, you hurl this bolt of fire at him, streaks through the air, whizzing through. You can hear it whistle kind of as it hits him square in the back. You hear a hard gasp and growl as he kind of like hits the wall in front of him with force as he hits the corner. You hear a definite snap of bones, and he crumples to the ground.
Is he dead?
He is most certainly dead.
Did we want to talk to him?
Oh, I have a spell.
Like a potion.
Rags, go grab him. Rags will go and bound forward and grab him and pull him, bring him up and drop him out of his mouth at our feet.
Thump. He hits the ground.
What do we want to ask? I'll start doing a ritual, speak with dead. I believe it's a
Okay.
ritual. No, I'll go ahead and, we can just bring him with us, and I can do it. I just don't, if we get into a fight or something, I don't want to burn a spell.
I forget why would we want to talk to him anyway?
Ask him what his favorite color was, of course. Ask him if there was any extra treasures, perhaps, that we missed that he might know about.
Probably
Loot.
burnt. Color at this.
Mm. Okay, well, I just leave him. You can eat him. Rags will start gnawing on him.
Rags is a
Bad
griffin,
now.
isn't he?
He is a... Was he a bat?
That's what you said because you haven't seen that.
Yeah, I changed him into a bat.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the rat the bat, or Rags the bat, he just kind of grabs the head part, starts nibbling on the side of the face that is disfigured.
Well, turn around. I don't want to see it. Picks it up and, like, turns around.
It just very quickly whips it around. The neck snaps.
Well, where now?
One less mouth to feed.
Crunching bones. So is there, like, a single path out of here at the moment?
As of right now, yes.
Hey, Elena, did you sense anything?
Mm, let me check. Do a divine sense. Any celestial fiends, undead?
Within 60 feet, right?
Correct.
Nothing.
Hmm. I don't think there's anything there.
Are we getting pretty tired after all that?
You guys are pretty wore out. It's about 3 hours into your day, though.
I'm good to keep going.
Might as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty healthy.
I still have some tricks up my sleeve, but I'm definitely getting worn out.
And Hab Waters, are you good to continue?
Yeah, I could take a rest.
We just took a short rest, I believe, end of last session
Okay. Yeah.
while we were waiting for everybody to catch up.
Okay.
Okay.
Short rest.
So if everybody is good to go,
Oh.
you traverse down the tunnel
Yeah.
for another 5 hours. It's weird being the things that you notice from being in the Underdark for so long. Snags first off would probably notice this, but then Helena, then Krez, Jose, or Hab would probably be last to notice this. But you recognize the pattern of how these purple worms over time have dug these tunnels all throughout the Underdark. This seems to be made by something other than that. This seems to have been some kind of long lost built tunnel, maybe by the dwarves or the Duergar, what have you. Can't really tell what, but you know it's not purple worm made.
Not drow.
Could be drow. It could be.
And it just keeps going on and on.
Singular path, on and on.
So we've been going 8 hours. Do you guys want to keep going a little bit before we stop for rest?
I'll make a difference.
If we can look for a place to set up, like in the next whatever, couple hours or whatever, look for a spot we can set up our little towers so that they block any entrances. We have like a little safe spot.
Works for me.
I mean, they are pretty narrow tunnels, so you could do that, but also take into account the integrity of the tunnel and possible destruction that might come from unleashing two 30-foot towers in a 10-foot tunnel.
Yeah. I was just saying if we kept going and looked for a larger spot. If it stays the same size, then that's fine. We can do something else. But just let me know when you guys are ready to camp or whatever. Chris, you all right? You're quiet.
I'm good.
So while we're walking, what happened to excuse me, what happened to the injured guy?
Fire bolted him in the back and killed
The two-fingered injured dude?
The
Yeah, what
Minotaur
did you
food.
do with him?
He's been with us.
wonder
I
what-
was planning on regenerating him when we got a chance, but
Oh, is he just on rags right now?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, every once in a while you hear him mumble something, just because he has no tongue.
Mm-hmm. I'll just stick a good berry in his mouth when he whines.
Very loudly, he smacks his teeth.
There.
And yeah, you guys travel for about another 6 hours, trying to find a space big enough to possibly deploy these towers, but alas, it stays the same size. No differentiating in size.
All right. Regs's feet are tired. You guys want to keep
I
going?
guess we'll go ahead and
Rest.
message post up for the evening, get a break, and then start up again in after the rest. Mm.
Did I hear break?
Yes.
Excellent. He slides off of Rags and tells him to lay down.
Did you just pretty much like Fred Flintstone off the back of your bat?
I just slid down him. Yes.
He does that, and Helena, you get like a little flash of memory in your head of the two goblins that you met in the Silken Paths that were surfing on the
Yeah.
spider webs
Nice.
that you eventually watched be succumb to spiders.
We're so used to things dying anymore. That's like, okay. As long as you stay alive, you are strong. Um,
Snag sits down in the dirt and just like starts chanting. After a minute, you guys see on the wall a shimmering door. It's kind of like a brass door with a nice oaken wood. Just looks like a nice door that would lead into like a mansion or something.
Yeah,
Well,
very elegant looking door.
yeah. Well, you guys want to go in?
where does it lead?
I've never been in there before, but it's whatever I create with my mind. So he opens the door and it goes into a big, massive room. You see a stairwell, a small spiral stairwell leading down in one corner, and a spiral stairwell leading up in the opposite corner.
Okay.
You see in the center a big, like, open, round fireplace. Warm, super cozy, and there are tables full of food. You see little ghostly goblin servants, male and female goblin servants, but they all have like these ninja mask type things over their faces, and they just
Okay.
stay standing around waiting to be ordered.
This is very nice. This is very fancy.
He tells you there's several rooms all over the place. You can pick a room and sleep whenever you want. He says down at the very bottom, he is imagining a hot rock sauna, as well as like a pit for like prisoners if that ever happens. And he just starts eating some like plate full of fruit. Tells some servants to come.
Yeah, this is Mordenkainen's
Magnificent Mansion. Yeah.
Yeah, so you order the servants and just trays and trays of food and delicacies that almost anyone would partake in. Just start producing out of nowhere, floating, carried by seemingly no one. And they present themselves to you all. Anything that you can think of that you guys would want will be on these trays, food-wise.
Just ask the servants for anything, and they'll just bring you whatever food you want.
Alright.
And he says if you want, he can. He thinks that he can change the layout of the building at whim. So if you want like a training grounds, he can put like a training grounds down there instead of a spa.
Okay.
So, and he just like, he has like 10 or 15 goblin chicks, and he walks up to the baths. He's got some food on a plate, and he says, I will be indisposed for a while, and he disappears.
It's just like, okay.
It's massage time.
Um,
And you hear him playing music upstairs.
okay. Yeah, so we'll go in and sort of like poke around until she finds like a quiet space or quiet room, and then she'll set down her stuff, go through some like basic cool down exercises, and then settle in for the trance.
Okay, yeah. Hab, what are you doing in this magnificent mansion?
I'll find myself a nice quiet couch to sleep on.
Yeah, there's a living room in there. You post up on the couch.
I'll go freaking lay out on the couch, take my helmet off, shake out my helmet hair, right, and take a snooze.
And Krezenulin, yeah.
Yeah, we're just finding a spot to eat and sleep.
What kind of stuff are you looking to eat?
Whatever's available at this point.
Yeah,
We're not being picky. There's
They
food,
start
we're
bringing
eating
you-
it.
they start bringing you like barbecue, roasted suckling pigs, Cornish game hens, full size turkeys,
Nice.
the works.
Whatever beer, ale, whatever
Oh,
drinks.
if there's ale, Fresno drink for drink. Fucked up.
Probably a really, really dark, rich goblin ale.
Like Guinness Goblin Ale.
It's never
don't
never
care.
seen light.
They're gonna drink it as if like the slice bread.
That's pretty good stuff.
Considering that most of the time all they get is water, like to drink.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, yeah. So you guys eat to your heart's content and rest in a magnificent mansion. Twitch, you guys get your long rest, and I believe you guys have gotten enough XP to level up.
Woo!
Yes.
Have we?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, we're 14.
Yeah, we are at, by my estimate, 151,040.
1,040.
All right, so with Ulin, he gets
Ulin's gonna take a feat.
What's he gonna take?
He's taking speedy and putting the point into dex. Ulin's movement speed is about to be 50.
Nice.
So we're level 13 now?
14.
14.
13.
Is it in the new rules?
It is.
Okay, now I know where to look. Speedy, there it is. You just made me think of the DC guy, kind of like Hawkeye, but he has like special arrows and shit. I think.
Yeah, speedy from the Arrow version. This is great because now I get intimidating presence, and every creature inside of a 30 must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of.
And it gives you an option to choose dexterity or constitution. Which one is he choosing for that?
Dex, please.
Okie doke. Got it. New max HP is 144 for Ulin.
Nice.
Now he's got initiative. I thought his AC would.
Why does it keep doing that?
So I took transport via plants,
Okay.
and simulacrum, which I will put into effect later.
Helena gets cleansing touch. Kind of.
Oh, that's a serious spell. Holy shit.
Wait, so go up.
I shall call him Mini Me.
So I'm going to give up my teleport because it's a very iffy spell.
Ooh.
And I think I'll take scrying instead. That way I can scry out trees that we can walk out of. Because there's no chance of failure if you can see it.
It's fair enough to think. That's a fair enough thought.
Oh, my max.
I might take teleport later, but I think it's a smarter move.
What's that?
My HP on Krez is only 87 now.
That's awesome.
I wonder why his AC.
Is it supposed to?
Well, it's supposed to be 10 plus Dex modifier plus shield plus the chainmail.
It should.
Yeah, it still says it's 19. Dex modifier is 2. 12. I guess if it's 16 for the base of the chainmail, shield is plus 2, Dex modifier is plus 2. It would be at 28. I don't know if like the chainmail's causing it to not work properly.
It might be. It's weird.
Does anybody have like a crystal? Does anybody have like a silver mirror or some sort of focus for scrying? Has to be 1,000 gold worth. Do you have any like stones or something worth that much that I could maybe use?
Those two
Okay.
diamonds. I still have those 2 diamonds. Yeah. we
Worth how
still got
much?
those. Each one is 500. See, I still got them. I've been holding on to those things for like ever now. Yeah, 2 500 gold piece gems. You want them?
No, that won't work. I've got the money. I was just wondering if anybody happened to on your travels happened upon something
I
that could
just
be
have
used in this.
a steel mirror, but it's only.
That's fine. It has to be 1,000 gold worth. I'll just have to find one.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Dazzle the
trying.
mirror with the diamonds, and boom, you got $1,000 right there.
Is everybody good and leveled up?
I'm good.
I can't decide on what kind of what's it, either feat or ability score. I think that's what I'm trying to look up at right now.
Huh.
I don't
Other than
know.
that, we're good.
I've always found feats to be better because you take the feat and you're generally gonna get one ability score out of it and something more beneficial. Kind of depends.
Whether you remember it or not.
True. Very true.
All I
I'm
know
looking
is
at your sheet and it
Woman's
looks
about
pretty
to
deep.
run.
I will agree with the fact that taking an ability score improvement, in my personal opinion, I've never gotten anything really that I haven't already gotten from a magic item or something.
Might get like I mean, could increase that's like your a plus out of it, or if you wanted to have more HP going con, sure, but like you could get 1 point of con and something out of just sound that are statistically better.
Correct. I mean, you got a lot of good things going for you, so It is a hard decision. What about Helena? I know she's got a pretty intense build. Are you done leveling up?
Yeah.
No,
She's
I just say it from
straight.
experience of going through your character sheet sometimes, like when you're gone, and I'm just like, oh my god, there's so much stuff.
I know. There's so much to remember all the time. Yeah, no, the only thing she got on this level up was more HP and the what was it? It's like some new paladin ability that basically just lets her touch something the number of times as her same number of times as her charisma modifier, and she can just end a spell
That's kind of
either
cool.
on herself or someone else. So if somebody's charmed, she can just be like, no.
You're just like turn that off.
Yeah, like I don't like this thing where you're trying to kill me because it is really inconvenient. So please stop.
Okay, so I guess if that's all what's going on. We can continue on.
I'm
The
just
next
looking at
day,
them. She does get one level up on her spells now, so her max
and
on
Magnificent
divine
Mansion
smite's
only lasts
also
8
good.
hours, right?
It's 24 hours, but we can leave whenever, and the door will be invisible, and I can resummon it within that 24-hour period.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Take that,
you
dragon.
are
Can't touch this.
you're all woken up various times later. Um, the unseen servants are still there, invisible, cleaning and tidying up your things. They did your laundry, so your clothes are clean.
Cargo shorts are slightly less purple.
Everybody got an awesome massage.
Yes.
Come with a happy
Some imaginary like invisible servant came up to try and massage Helen, and she was like, "I will fucking stab you. I don't know. Don't touch me."
Yeah, do you see the rags that they're trying to the hot towels are trying to wrap around your head? They just back away with them slowly and then walk away.
She's like it's setting off her fight or flight response.
They do look like
Imaginary.
ninjas.
So yeah, you guys get your stuff together for the morning, step out the door into this dark tunnel of the Underdark, and set off on along the path. You walk for a total of 8 hours in this tunnel. Starting to feel like maybe this might go on forever. Will it ever end? At the 8 hour mark, you still have yet to reach the end of this tunnel.
Pretty sure I've seen that rock before. We walking in circles.
Well, you are right now as you're talking. Gotta be soon.
Do you resummon the Magnificent Mansion?
No, it's back. It's in that permanent location
Oh.
for 24 hours.
Well, that's one way Snags can tell you're not walking in circles, as that door is gone.
Yeah, if we were going in circles, I would have seen the door,
I would have definitely told you that.
and I probably would have put like a little arrow up against where the door is, even though it goes invisible. That way, other people could see where it was at.
Okay.
But yeah, let's just keep going.
Awful fish.
You guys want to... Okay, so you guys have gotten about... Actually, that's a good question. What kind of pace do you guys think you guys were taking through this tunnel? Like a normal pace? Slow?
I just had a
fast?
thought. I just had a thought. Didn't we get a robe of eyes?
We have a inventory.
I believe it. I believe at
Somebody
some
has
point
it.
you
Yes, we
might-
do. I have
Is
it.
somebody able to attune to that? Doesn't it allow us to see stuff that we normally wouldn't be able to see? We could be passing all sorts of doors, like. I mean, it is a labyrinth. This could just be a tricky part of the labyrinth.
Give me just a second.
Start looking around for any differences.
Yeah, I can. Elena says if you guys can give me an hour, just a moment.
Yeah, we've been traveling for how long?
8 hours.
For
20
8 hours. Yeah,
minutes.
we can sit down and eat some food and take a little short rest or whatever and
All right.
reassess.
Helena will unattune from the Birch of Shielding and to attune to the Robe of Eyes during that time.
Okay. So in that time, you guys are resting, and you attune to this eye cloak. You can tell it's fully attuned as one of the eyes. You're kind of looking at the pattern on the robe, and you swear to God it winked at you.
I don't think she now gets advantage on wisdom perception checks, which is
Nice.
like stupid for her passive perception.
Yeah,
And
I'll agree to
um,
that.
dark vision, and I can see invisible creatures and objects as well as into the ethereal plane. Out
Oh,
to
that's going to be
180
handy.
feet.
Oh God. Okay, so yeah, you do that. You take a look around. Nothing looks different.
Well, worth
She
a
can
shot.
see further. Which is nice.
So
Well,
yeah,
just keep
brings me back to my previous question. What kind of pace do you guys think you're setting through this tunnel?
just normal.
Just a normal
Yeah.
pace. Okay, cool.
I don't think
So
they're huffing it.
you guys have traveled about 24 miles, you figure, through this singular tunnel.
Okay.
Dang.
And you've yet to reach the end. Gives you also a kind of rough guesstimate of how many people make it through the maze.
Right.
So I take a piece of chalk and I marked a wall.
Did you have any chalk?
Yeah, we got shocked.
Yeah, I'll throw you a bone. You have some fucking chalk. Yeah, you might.
No, like I have some in my inventory.
Oh, no way. Okay, cool. I'm an asshole.
I'm sorry, I got like all sorts of shit up in here, man. Come on.
Like,
Okay,
yeah,
so
just
yeah,
sort of,
you take some chalk out.
yeah, I look at her. I'm like, I'm kind of like, this is a really long cave. Mark it for a second because I think we're not actually moving.
What kind of mark do you make? Just like a check mark or something like that?
Ask her.
You're the one that wanted the chalk. She gave you some
Okay,
fucking
all right.
chalk.
So I make a little heart, right? And I put down half waters was here, and then I put the direction that we were going. Little
Okay.
arrow towards the direction, right? And then I just hold. Can I hold on to the chalk? Right, and we start moving again, I guess.
All right. Congratulations. You've earned a piece of chalk.
Yeah,
Take it out
I
of
leveled
my
up.
inventory and put it in yours. So now
I
I have a
just-
piece of chalk and you have a piece of chalk.
Oh my god, I leveled up.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll say you guys travel like another 6 miles before you guys get to the point where you're tired of walking for the day.
Alright. I don't know about you
Right.
all, but I'm tired of walking for today.
Yeah, and I
Rex
haven't
is
seen
definitely getting slower. I can't handle that.
Rags is dragging himself on the ground.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh,
We haven't had passed the same chalk mark again, right?
Nope.
Okay, all right.
So you guys are gonna rest for another night here.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Being home only needs 4 hours. So, that being said, I do have a question that she'll probably bring up to, um, so she'll go up to Snags and
Oh yes,
at one
Helena.
point and just reach into her bag and pull out like a 3-inch cube.
Mm,
It's got a bunch of stuff on it.
okay.
It's obviously magical, and just be like, do you think this would help? She basically just like shows you a cubic gate.
Oh, I don't think that would be usable for scrying, but that is, you just had
No,
that in
it's
your purse,
bullshit.
did you?
Dear God.
You just had that in your handbag?
I
She's taking
picked it up
she's taking
along
out
the
like a whole
way.
bunch of she's taking out like a whole bunch of
Dude,
things
you
out of
guys,
that
I have
bag.
so much shit in these
It's like
bags, but we never go anywhere for me to get rid of it or sell it, so it's just chilling.
she pulls out the Tesseract, the Ark of the Covenant, you know. That freaking-
I got 4 of these.
Wait
Did
until I pull
Lithius
out my
identify
fucking potion of
it?
cloud
I
giant
think
strength.
Lithius
I know what it
identified it.
is, but she just forgets that she's. It's like, what is she gonna do with a fucking cube gate?
Hammer
Like,
pops
the
out.
idea was like at some point maybe she could, like she, like kept it because she's like, I'm supposed to send things back to where they came from. It seems like it would be easier if I could just, you know, open a door and shove them through it if necessary. But
Well, I've learned a spell that will allow us to walk through plants, and I should be able to scry a location near Winter. What's it called?
Never.
where do you
Wintervale?
live, Hab?
Well, no,
Helena
where
just
I
says,
live.
"Oh, we can go anywhere."
I have to be able to see the tree that we step out of, and then
Does
we
there
can
have to
step
be a
into a
tree here,
mushroom. A
or
mushroom,
like a mushroom here? Are
any
there
sort
any
of plant.
mushrooms nearby?
I
Are
was
there any
thinking that we
mushrooms
could do
nearby?
it after we destroy this, whatever we're doing now.
What are we doing now? I'm so sorry. I'm like still kind of like waking up. What are we doing? Like we went to the thingy. What are we looking for here?
You guys are heading this
Uh,
way. One, you know the filth riddens are somewhere near here, which you know that book that you're looking for.
The book that I was looking for was at Hab's house, I thought.
One of them was. You were looking for multiple books.
Oh, that's true. All right.
I just know the one that you really wanted is at Hab's house.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, if we can just take a tree to Hab's house, I have things that I have.
I need 1,000 gold piece scrying tool. So
All right, we've got to find something that you can use then. What about the gem of seeing? Would that work?
I thought about that, but I mean it'd be totally up to Mr. Nick. So
I also have a gem of brightness. All right, so if there's not much happening, then you just like I guess wake up and go about the same.
if we're gonna sleep here, I could give us a like a dome instead, and then I can regenerate dude if it's gonna be taking us this long to get there.
Yeah, I would be okay with that.
My
Not
neighbor is
too-
mowing his lawn. Grr.
I know how
I
that
might
be.
be
My
able to
dogs
help
are
with
freaking
that.
out right now.
Can I help with that? Does it just regenerate?
Oh, are you gonna cast a different spell and try and regenerate him?
Yeah, I was gonna cast regenerate on him and give us just give us a dome hut for the night.
Um,
You haven't put anything up on the map yet, right?
Yeah, there's nothing on the map yet.
yeah, I just don't have the map ready yet. It is for something that's coming up.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
If you want to do that, you go ahead. What are you going to try and regenerate first? Or
It just regenerates all of his lost limbs slowly.
Oh. Oh, yeah, okay, I see that. Are restored after 2 minutes. Okay, so you
Wow, all
cast
those limbs in 2 minutes?
Useful.
Yeah, you cast the spell on him, and he kind of starts to look a little worried, and looks out to his stump arm and leg as they start to
He's-
slowly grow forth and retake shape. Amazed by the fact of this, his eye starts to heal and open back up.
There, and I stick a good berry in his mouth.
And it's just like the part of the time he's like, "Ooh, ah, oh my god!"
I just like kind of cover his mouth a little bit. That's too loud.
Shush, shush.
And a Deadpool thing with the like toddler legs.
And yeah, after about 2 minutes, all of his limbs are grown back.
Oh God, can we silence him?
Don't worry, I'll be quiet. That is
Just looks at him and is like, "What's your name?"
my name. My name is Johannes. I'm an archaeologist.
Mhm. You're very lucky, Johannes. Maybe you should not have. What were you down here looking for?
Looking for some lost tomb. Some blasted halfling got separated a long time
Helena just
ago.
starts laughing. And she's like, "Yes, he's a bit of a bastard, isn't he?"
He very much is.
Small world. Do we know each other?
He looks at you. I don't believe so, other than
You
I
see
have
that
you to
she's
thank for
carrying
healing me.
Dawnbringer.
He does kind of take a look at that and says, Where did you get that?
From this tomb that you're talking about.
Might I?" And he holds out his
She
hand for
doesn't like
take it.
men. Helena just goes, "She doesn't like men."
He's
Gee.
got that arm back.
Yes, and it's like, "Are you sure you want to take a sword from a paladin?" And just gives him a small grin.
It is. I mean no offense. I just want to study it a little bit.
She'll hand it over.
Okay, so he takes it very gingerly and looks over each curve and contour of the blade, looks at the gem in the hilt, and the voice of the
Blade.
sword comes out and says, "You know, you may have your hands back, but might you wash them before you lay your hands upon me?"
Prestidigitation.
Thank you, Snags. He's totally blown out of the water right now. The sword can speak?
There's a soul inside of it, yes.
So the legends are true. So that means you've been to the Lost Tomb of Khaen.
Yeah, and she points at Ulan and is like, "He died. He got better though."
Oh, I didn't
Did
hear
he,
that story.
though?
Did he though?
So
I'll let Ulan tell that story so that Snacks can know.
yeah, what would
Yes,
Ulan
Ulan,
do
keep telling me in that tone of voice. Oh, that's gonna put me right to sleep. Rags is in the cavern outside of the thing, like hovering over the dome, protecting.
And what? I never, what are we? How are we gonna get out of here?
We
Well,
walk.
we're not getting out of here anytime soon. We're gonna go it in that direction. Res point direction they were walking.
Well, that's the way the adventure goes. But surely you're not gonna leave me here.
I'm sorry. Did you offer to pay us to get you out?
I'm very well connected in the town of Neverwinter. I could arrange some payment to be made.
Well, if we're gonna take another rest, I can possibly send you to somebody who can send you up, or you can wait for us and then we can head up ourselves.
Oh, that'd be most splendid. As much as those berries are filling and quite tasty, I might add. Very much like some roast pork.
I don't got roast pork, but I got roast up some Bahir flank.
Nice.
Here, flanks. I'm not familiar with this creature.
It would probably kill you.
I'll pull
Very
out a flank
concerned.
and start roasting it.
Why is it blue? Why?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I'll let it get to about rare temperature and start eating. Throw some at you.
Helena will take a moment to remind everybody that things that poison people don't bother him, so make sure that you don't die.
Ulin's already chowing down.
Yeah, when the steak hit him in the face, and I'm assuming he just like eats it off his face.
Mind you, I just
Big
cooked
ass
20
bat
pounds.
head peeks through next to Krez and just like staring at your steak.
I cooked about 20 pounds. So I'll give that damn bat 10 pounds because
Aw,
I'm not eating. I'm not eating 20 pounds. But I'm only gonna eat 5 or 6 pounds anyway.
you get a giant bat head rubbing on you,
You
making
made a friend for life.
a purring noise.
That's purr? What? Do they lick lead boxes too?
I mean, the bat probably ate paint chips as a kid.
That's very true. He could. He might have. Yeah, this guy definitely wolfs down some of the meat. Doesn't eat near as much as you guys for fear of poisoning. But after a while, he seems to be he seems to be fine. That was possibly the strangest meal I've ever had.
Welcome to the Underdark. We what we kill.
I never thought I'd be this deep. We must be truly subterranean.
Let's put it this way: if you were to start tunneling up now, you'd only have to tunnel about 87,000 miles to get to the top. Pretty sure that's right.
My goodness.
It seems correct, yes.
Well, then it is truly a wonder that I'm even alive, let alone my colleague.
I don't
That
know
was
if your colleague is still alive. He was alive the last time we saw him, but
That was like a month ago.
yeah. That was a while ago. That was pre the first time we went to the surface.
Oh shit, that was more than a month ago. At that point, it was 4 months ago minimum.
well then. And as he wipes his mouth, tries to wipe on a sleeve that's not there.
Do you need some clothes?
I think you actually did give him some clothes. That's a
I
misstep.
think,
from
yeah,
me.
he's got some like armor and stuff or
So yeah,
whatever.
he's now just like smearing grilled fat off his mouth onto these clothes. Not to rush such great adventures as yourselves, but I believe time is of the essence for us to get out of here.
Why is that?
We'll look around us. It's a pretty dire predicament and situation we might be in.
No.
Surrounded on both sides, we could be.
We are not in any dire predicament. You might be. We are not. We are going down there to kill some shit, steal some feathers, kill some demons, and that's a Tuesday for us. This is like your average walk in the park. Call it
Snags is humming to
dire.
himself, and he's been mixing some stuff up and casting spells and mixing more up and adding water and adding like berries and stuff. And he comes over and he says, "There's also time for smoothies." And he hands you guys little cups with like good berry paste that he froze with shaped water, and so it's like nice little smoothie.
Made little good berry smoothies.
Mhm.
He takes a drink curiously. It's cold. And what's this tiny little umbrella inside the drink?
That's for makes it interesting.
Yeah, he takes
Come
his
on,
sip.
go, come on. Let's get moving.
Yep. And so we'll
Are we
start the
moving or
next
are we
day, I
going to
guess.
sleep? I thought we were here to sleep.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
you guys have gotten a day's travel.
And I pull out the sending stone to Lithius's mom, just check in, see how they're doing. Just be like, hello, are you well? We are very far down under the thing. We've survived a labyrinth. I'm looking forward to possibly seeing you very soon.
She answers the phone. It's very loud in the background. Cheering voices. Honey, I can't hear you very well right now. We're at a party. Lithius was just elected vice president over to the fuck, I'm stumbling over my words right now.
Guild merchant?
It's guild merchants, yes. It's a very
It's
important
news.
figure now.
It's news to me.
Yeah, surprise.
Surprise!
Huzzah.
Here's
Lithius is making some big moves.
Right, Lithius is going to be the big bad of the thing because he's going to get corrupted by all the power.
That would be awesome. So awesome.
Alright, she sort of basically, oh, well, send him our congratulations and tell him we'll see him via tree very soon.
Oh, okay, that's kind of a weird thing to say, but I believe you.
Good, I don't usually lie. And then she'll hang up. Checking in on the surface world.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
she's like, shit, I should have told them that we're sending them a person soon. Oh well.
Okay, so another day goes by, or another night of sleep goes by in this cold, dark tunnel.
My fireball wand is full at this point.
Oh, yeah. Upon waking, gathering yourself together, new non-crippled friend, you set
What's
off.
his name again?
Johannes?
Javert. Johannes, that was it. There we go. All right. I think Helena's probably getting a little impatient, so she'll probably pick up the pace a little. She's
Okay.
tired of walking, so she'll just start moving at a slightly faster clip. Just to
Rez and
make-
Ulan will hop on their shees and start
Yeah, Ulan just like lazily longboarding down the tunnel.
Can I say that I gave everybody 10 good berries if they want it before we passed out last night?
Yeah,
You didn't.
that works. So it was the smoothie.
These will be good ones that will be good for 24 hours. So probably like another 12 or whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys set off a little bit of a faster pace, trying to get out of this. Get around 18 miles in, about 5 hours into your walk, and the tunnel finally intersects with some familiar purple worm tunneling, and the cavern starts to open up more and more.
I'm it open up.
And as it opens up ahead, you see what looks like a settlement with tents and crudely built shanties lining its irregular walls. It appears deserted, except for a lone human male kneeling within a circle of burning torch stalk mushrooms in the center of the cave, and two ragged figures lurking near a Zerkwood door set into a wall 30 feet distant. The figure in the circle is praying over a rotted minotaur head, but stands when he sees you.
Strange. I'll do
Oh, here's the map.
a divine sense.
So those stocks are burning.
Yeah, you've seen these mushrooms before. Curiously, they sometimes spontaneously combust.
Okay. So
Um,
they might spontaneously combust, or does it look like they're intentionally set ablaze?
It looks like they've combusted, and maybe, actually, yes, it looks like both. Like some of them might have done it on their own. Some of them might have been started with another one.
so divine sense, celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet.
Give me 1 second. You do sense undead.
Okay. I don't know. We'll just be like, there's undead here. And then I know the location of where are they in relation to?
You're right.
To your right.
What does that Grisha lady look like? Or Grisha person?
They are a human, tall and thin, kind of wearing ragged clothes, and they are also their face and arms are completely streaked with dry blood.
Sounds good.
As you guys are you guys approaching?
Yeah, what's this thing in front of us? This white square.
It's kind of like an awning.
Okay, so we walk under it.
Yeah.
Does it
As you
look
guys are approaching, this
weird?
man says, "I'm sorry, what?"
Does the awning look weird?
It just looks crude.
They're not like magical in the sense that step through or transported to a dimension.
No, it doesn't look anything like that.
Okay.
As you
Pretty
approach,
sure this is magical, guys.
this man speaks out and says, "Friends, I have heard the call. I hope you have too."
First of all,
With
I ain't friends with nobody but the 4 people next to me. And a bat. That's different.
well, surely you give praise to our great Lord Yinogu, for he has slayed the minotaurs that plagued us. Now we're free and strong with his blessings.
Hmm.
I can tell you that we're the ones who killed the Minotaurs, not some Lord in Nobu, but
Yeah. Pretty sure it was us that killed them.
You know who?
and then that
Almost
name
like very
sounds familiar, right?
Yes. Have you hear that name and you recognize it? The Yinogu is the demon lord of the hunt.
'Cause I was mishearing it. I thought you were saying like, hey, the god of you know who, right? And I was like, what? Okay, do we? All right.
So, are we, I'll let Helena talk. It'll be easier than me just saying I'm gonna kill the guy.
Whatever you choose. And as you say that, he smiles, and you can see that his teeth, he has crudely and probably done to himself, filed his teeth down to points.
It'd be painful. Chris.
Helena
There's-
sighs. You worship a demon? That doesn't seem like a very smart thing to be doing.
Demon. No, no, no. You misunderstand the Lord. His
I'm
his
sure
power
I
may be
do.
great and terrible, but
There's
he has
that
given us,
anything after but is just bullshit.
he
So
has
like
given us
what's
reason to be safe.
So let me ask you about your god here, buddy. If I were to take this sword and stab it into your gut, you think he'd save you?
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think if he wasn't great and powerful, he wouldn't have freed me from the drow?
I got away from the
does this
drow
guy
on
look
my own.
familiar? Like is was he one of the ones that was in like the cells with us in the very beginning?
You think back to all the people that you were in the cell with, the big orc guy, the Quagoth that thought he was an elven prince, uh, the crazy one that almost tried to kill everyone on your escape.
Yeah.
But no, he doesn't really fit this description of those guys. But you do notice that he has a brand that is visible on his chest that you have seen drow prisoners get.
Okay.
Usually when they escape or they're prone to
Gotcha.
it.
So
Hmm.
talk to the guy or kill the guy. Like I think Helena's heard that he's a demon lord worshipper.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we're killing the guy, but I'll give you guys time to vote.
Helena will just sort of approach and come into the room and is like, is your lord going to be here soon? Or can you call him?
Our Lord is not one that comes when called. We, the servants, come when called.
Have you been called recently? Are you meeting him somewhere? Do you have plans?
I come when he calls.
When's the last time he called?
I'm assuming that's not very often.
Oh, just recently.
And are you on your way there then?
Why would we leave? And you can see as you stand two other cultists over by this big door. Even they kind of chime in. Our Lord is great. Join us.
No, thank you.
I don't like the Kool-Aid. It's not ale, so I don't like it. Gil?
She just sort of looks around to everybody and is like, the cultists, are we?
Uh,
No, basically she'll give them the same option that she normally does, and she's like, you can surrender and leave, or we can kill you.
Not a big fan of the surrender option, gotta be honest. I like when they put up a fight.
And just 1 second. Okay, so then Grisha reaches behind himself and pulls out a flail, kind of wrapped up, but kind of gives it a shake, and the chain unwraps and reveals the spiky ball. You can try, and that's when we're gonna roll initiative.
There is no try. There is only.
The edgiest fucking thing to say.
So I got dirty 20 for
And then if you're
self.
within 5 feet of me, like, did you follow me into the room before you started
No.
talking, or? All right.
I mean, I would have like been here, but I don't think I would have been close enough.
No,
It's
17.
advantage on.
I don't know.
Why didn't it roll it twice?
Plus, I think 5 for my initiative.
Gee, so 4 plus 8, 12.
So that's 22 total.
Also, I will give this option out for anybody. Grez has a 12 on initiative. If anybody would like to swap Grez before combat starts, or not Grez, but Ulin, can.
Yeah, because of the new alert feat.
Yeah,
Well, that's cool.
initiative swap. Immediately after you roll initiative, you could swap initiative with one of the initiative of your willing allies in combat, so long as the ally is not incapacitated.
If he wants to go at 20 something, he's more than welcome to. But
Oh
What did he
Helen
get?
doesn't.
He got a 12.
Yeah, like 12. Yeah.
12. I got a
Uh,
12 too, so I'll switch over the 12 with your 12.
Now, just in case Rags wants to go last or before, an option.
Well, here's an awkward question. Can I turn one of you into a giant lizard creature?
Which
Oh,
Super-
whoa, this just turned different.
Yeah,
It's-
I know. You could have
it's
asked that
like-
before we started combat.
It's the equivalent of like a T-Rex, like an Underdark version of like a T-Rex. It's just like a giant ass riding lizard.
Oh
CR8.
my god.
Yeah.
Ulin says, "Fuck it, why not?"
Ulin?
Go, Ulin.
Slap him on the I'll let him go ahead of no, I'll go on a 15 and I'll go on however that works best. I go on a 15, he
I'll
goes on
go-
a what?
12. So he'll
I'll
go
go on
after
a
you, so you
12.
could turn him before his turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Is there a
Alright,
specific
so,
set of stat blocks I should look up on Google for it?
It is if I was the DM I would be able, because it's my homebrew token. It won't show up on his. It's a huge, you could just use a T-Rex because it's a huge riding lizard.
Not
I'll-
stat block for what his abilities are. Like,
I'm
is
gonna-
it bite, claw, something?
1 second.
Yeah, if you have the stat block, just share it to him.
I
That'd be
do,
fine.
I am. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Ah, son.
What we got?
This
Everybody's
one.
initiative.
Okay, it's in Abyss chat.
Excellent, excellent. Like it. Multi-text, so I get a bite and attack each turn. Wonderful. And
Jesus
136
Christ.
HP. So now to understand this is like polymorph in a sense, right? So the
Yes.
136 HP, once that's gone, I just reserve back.
I
to
will read
Ulin,
the
Ulin.
spell real quick.
Just to make sure, because if I go unconscious at 136, I'm fine. I just want to know what the
The target's game statistics are replaced by the stat block of the chosen beast, but the target regains its alignment, personality, creature type, hit points, and hit point dice. The target gains a number of temporary hit points equal to the hit points of the beast form. The spell ends early if the target has no temporary hit points left.
so
You can
essentially I
only
get
perform actions-
136 on top of the 144.
Yes.
Oh, that lizard is now
The
just
gear
a
melds into the new form, and you can't benefit from any of the equipment.
How high is the ceiling in here?
Wait a minute. So he loses his armor class?
Well, yeah, I get the AC of the thing, but I don't care about that. Don't care about any of that. How high is the ceiling in here?
Yeah.
Opened up pretty big.
That's fucking weird as shit because it specifies the width and the length, but it doesn't specify any height.
Cool. We're good.
So I guess I'll say it's part of an existing tunnel. It's probably about like 20 feet tall. What was I doing? Got all the. No, I didn't.
And it does have spider climb too, so you can climb up walls and come at them from up top.
That's what I was asking how high the ceiling was.
Oh yeah.
I was just gonna climb up and just drop down on the two cultists. It's
And
gonna
we
be
could probably all get up on your back and ride you too.
wonderful.
Ride him.
This is weird. I feel like everybody's waiting on me, and that's
No, you're fine.
problem.
No, you're fine.
The height doesn't matter.
We're all looking at you.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
Mm.
Nah, I'm just fucking kidding.
Everyone point and laugh. Bad DM doesn't know the height of the building.
No, I'm actually changing HPs, so
Oh, he's adding
we
50
go.
HP to everyone since we have a T-Rex now.
Yeah, you're like giant lizard, and I'm like, oh fuck, I remember this conversation now. All right, cool. Got that done. Start the initiative. It is Helena up for.
Oh, did my head
All
die?
right. No, you're good.
We still hear you, buddy.
Gosh,
And the measuring tool should be accurate.
sweet. All right. Fuck it. She will approach. And let's fucking do this.
Okay.
Dance.
That's a 21 to hit.
21 is gonna hit.
8. Do I get 2 now, or is it still just 1? All the fucking things. Okay, so yeah, it's just 1. Plus another 2, so that's 10. And then we'll go ahead and drop a. We'll do a fucking first level, so that'll be.
Hello, beastie.
1, 2, 3. First is 1, 2, 3.
For
This is
the
what
sake of
happens when I'm like, it's been a minute since I played. Give me a second. Okay. That's another 13, so that's 23 on the first hit.
Good God. All right.
Second attack is going to be 24 to hit.
24 is gonna hit.
That's 11, 8, fucking 1, so 9, and we'll just do another first level. It's another 9, 21 to hit. Yeah, so 21 damage on the second hit.
Okay.
So that's action, text for action. And then I will do a Blessing of the Raven Queen and bamf around to the backside. And then wait. End of turn.
Okay. 2 good stabs in this guy. He bleeds, but he just kind of laughs it off. Chris,
That's
you're
the
up next.
spirit.
Cool. I will bonus action go into a rage. 38 feet here. And of course, reckless. First advantage swing, great roll.
Okay.
That'll be 27 to hit.
I think that hits.
A 11 points, then 10, 2, so 13 points on the first strike. And he has also got staggering blow, so he has disadvantage on his next saving throw, and he can't make opportunity attacks until.
Yeah, he kind of staggers in that attack, and you see some blood start to leak from his mouth. Still smiling, his pointed teeth exposed.
Knock those out of his head.
Second attack is 6 to hit,
Yeah, that's gonna hit as well.
and that's going to be 19 points of damage.
God damn it.
Should have tripled the hit points. That was a good hit.
think. Yeah, that's it for Krez.
Okay. Next up is Hab Waters.
In the bathroom. Oh, that water takes 4 hours to go.
Hey.
Hold on, let me get my glasses on. Okay. All right. Okay. So, we're fighting this guy. What is he again? Like a gnoll?
No, he's a human.
Human? Okay, all right. I'll go ahead and use my flame tongue sword, of course.
So you got to move up to him first. You're about
Okay.
currently. You could get
all right,
you could use your action to dash and get right up to that guy, if you'd like, but you wouldn't be able to attack.
Oh, okay, then scratch that that roll right there and
I will.
move me up to the to old boy's face.
Okay.
In a flanking
that's it.
position of some sort.
There's two of you already flanking. I'm gonna just kind of add that in,
All
just
right.
because of the situation as B.
All right, that's it.
Okay. Snags, you're up next.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, so I just run up and give Ulan a good game, and he just kind of waddles forward out of this definitely too small tunnel as he expands into a big ass Ulan Rex.
Sorry. So I
Soros.
was trying to find, because I don't know why it came to my head, but there's this game I used to play called Ark, and they had this fucking dinosaur in one of the levels that was all underground, and essentially like radiation and mutated it, and I feel like that's what it's like, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called or find a picture of it.
Regs, the dude is way too slow, so I'm gonna jump down and move inside and around over here.
Okay,
And how high did you say the ceiling was?
20 feet.
20 feet, okay. So that's just like his head, Ulan's head is like right at the top of the.
Yeah, he has just enough room to stand in here.
Nice.
All right, so you're gonna move in there. Anything else with your turn?
No, because Rags can't attack because he's too slow on his toes. And I cast a slotted spell. So I will give Hob Waters. Go get him, Hob! Give you a bardic inspiration and end a turn.
Okay, so moving on. Emerging from all the shanties and tents kind of built around here are an ass ton of cultists.
He said Athton.
So starting with
Kind
the
of like
two,
a lot.
starting with the two at the door,
Just depends.
they immediately open this door, revealing inside about 6 ghouls. They look hungry and ready to kill. After that, they are each going to move their movement
I hope they have control over those ghouls so they don't attack themselves.
towards somebody.
I'll be right back. I gotta yell at the dogs.
No problem. And they're going to make their attacks. So, Cultist A is just out of range of getting to Rags, about 5 feet out of range. One's going to hit Krez, though.
It ain't got
Or
no
it's gonna-
balls.
It's
ain't
going to
got
roll to
no
hit Krez, and it's not going to do it.
balls.
It's going to nat 1 on that. So, like, reaches up this sickle, already kind of afraid of you. You just barely passed the wisdom save. And he's so slow compared to you. You just, with the tip of your sword, just knock the sickle out of his hand. Like he barely had a grip on it anyways.
That's cute.
Now through the list of the others. These 4 immediately emerge, see a giant Underdark T-Rex, and they all just kind of surround him and start attacking. So that's going to be 4 attacks there. I'm just going to roll them all at once.
Surrounded by dog owners, so when one dog starts barking, 27
Might feel
dogs
you.
start barking.
That's what my dogs do every like
5
45
minutes.
minutes.
Mainly
Nick,
because
could
of
we
Peter.
say that he like smashed through this when he like
Oh,
grew
yeah.
big? He just like smashed through it. That'd
Yeah,
be awesome.
definitely destroyed that.
Flavor.
Perfect.
So what's the AC for this guy?
13, I believe.
13.
13. Okay,
Yeah.
so it looks like 2 of them are gonna hit, 2 of them are not. So here comes some damage. Which is weird because I've never had to grab this many D4s in the entire time I've DM'd.
What, you
Have
never
fun.
played with character with magic missile?
No. Okay, so you're gonna take a total, or Ulan's gonna take a total of 6 necrotic damage. Oh, wait. Plus an extra 2, 8.
Cool. So he's got 128 hit points on that temporary hit point.
Okay. It's the little things.
Don't make the little guys feel bad.
Uh,
They're doing their best.
this guy's gonna dash, get up to Helena. Same with this one.
She just looks at them and is like, don't do something stupid.
This one's going to get about here. This one's going to get to about here. This one's going to get to about here. There we go.
Looks like a
why did that
football
one-
play breaking up the wrong way.
This one's going to charge out and attack Hab.
Thinks it's
It's going to get advantage too because of Grisha.
still
And
going
that's
like
going to
shit.
be a natural 20.
Where is he?
Is it though?
That's kind of where I'm just like, do you really need my help though?
No, he's a fighter. He got it.
All right.
Helena
so-
will glance over, see somebody who's in basically like they're just like wearing like cultist robes, right?
Yeah.
Like see somebody in robes attack Hab who's in like plate mail with like a flaming sword and goes, "You're okay, right?"
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, I
This
had
fun.
this thing sticks you in the chest. You take 7 necrotic damage.
Who takes damage? Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
And after that, it is Ulansaurus Rex.
Bullets. Okay.
I'm just platting. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I can't make it invisible. Sorry.
It's okay, just set it off to the side for now. We'll get to it soon.
Wee.
So, Ulan, it is your turn.
It will be a bite against one of the cultists that attacked my T-Rex form. Oh, let's see here. It's a 10 for natural 20, so 30 to
Yeah.
hit.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits one of these guys.
I'm gonna ask this question because the bite is 4d12 plus 7, so it's immediately 48, 50, 5 points of damage immediately before I roll anything else.
How much damage?
4d12 plus 7. So if it's doubling if we're immediately taking the 4d12, so that's 12 times 4, which is 48. right? Plus 7 is 55 damage before I roll the other 4d12. Is it still
That's what-
alive?
Just the crit alone is enough to,
Chomp.
with the cleave damage, enough to fucking rip through 3 of them.
Wow.
So go ahead and roll the damage for the actual attack. We'll see if you can get all 4.
Okay, so it's d12 for roll. That's gonna be 35 additional points.
Yeah. So just in one fell swoop, you just like Ulan just turns his head to the side and just shovels all of these cultists in his mouth.
I think that was worth a 4th level spell slot.
Yep.
Cool, and I still have my second thing. So I'm gonna make my way down here. And Cultist M is about to get tail whipped.
Okay.
And since he's flanking, he's advantage.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So I'm gonna ask this question because that's a natural 19. Do I retain crits on 19?
What does the language of the spell say? Does it you keep your abilities, or do you have the ability creature you've been?
Oh, I'm asking. Well, I'm asking. I don't know.
What's the spell is polymorph, right?
You gotta ask.
The spell is polymorph, yeah.
Okay. Let me just reference it really quick so I can look at the language.
Yeah, I'm looking at it
Because
too.
I mean, it's a feat, but he lose his feat on critting on 19.
It just says the statistics are replaced by the stat block of the chosen beast, but the target retains its alignment, personality, creature type, hit points, and hit dice.
So by that language, I would say no.
It says the target is limited in the actions it can perform by the anatomy of its new form, and it can't speak or cast spells. It doesn't say it can't use. It says it can't. It says it can't benefit from equipment, but it doesn't say it won't benefit from his class stuff because it's not magical and it's not requiring him to cast.
I'm gonna say that it just takes the form of the new creature.
Taking
There
away
you go.
my crit on a 19.
I
Yeah,
am taking away the crit on the 19.
You
I was
dick.
gonna
Would have
say,
been
I
great
want
because it
this
would have
to
been.
last longer than 3 rounds, guys. I'm taking away your crits.
Alright, 4d8 plus 7 on that. That'll be 27 points of damage to M.
Okay, yeah. So with that, you whip your tail, and it goes sailing through the air, and it hits the top corner of the ceiling with a sickening splat. Dead. Anything else for
Nope.
Ulansaurus?
That's Ulansaurus' turn.
Okay, so we're gonna get to the ghouls now. Let me move the map. Okay, so they.
Triangle. Wearing a party hat now.
I was gonna do a gem. I was gonna blind stuff, but the freaking T-Rex ate everything that I was gonna blind.
Well,
It happens.
didn't expect a crit on a bite that does 4d12 damage.
They're all gonna just emerge from their little hidey hole, hungry, and looking for prey.
Well, there's some corpses on the ground they can eat.
They seem to be looking over you guys in particular.
Of course. Because
To which
ghouls
even
have
Grisha,
brains.
Grisha speaks out and says, "Yes, my pets, eat them." To which, at the end of the round, it is Grisha's turn, and she or he. That sounds like such a girl name. That's twice that I've done this. He is going to cast a spell. He's going to cast familiar spell, actually. Somewhat of a dull circle lights up around you, and tiny, tiny little gnolls start, like they're almost like purplish looking gnolls start climbing out of seemingly nowhere and biting. within
It's a
a.
wisdom save, right?
It is a wisdom save. He just casts Spirit Guardians.
All right, and then those of you who are within, I think it might have gone up, might be like 15 feet now, but it's at least 10 feet. I think you guys get a +5 on your saves, and Helena does those with
Eight.
advantage.
Res, if that's the case. Is that the circle?
Sorry. The
think
white
it's
is
bigger.
something I'm holding on to.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
make this.
that's
roll.
mine.
I just want to know if is Ulan in the radius of that?
He probably will be. Yeah.
I just want to know if I have to. Cool, I could roll. Which is +4 on its save. Well, that's gonna be a natural 1 for a 5 on that. Gonna take full damage.
Just I need a wisdom save from Hab Waters and Helena.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm sorry, I'm still getting
you're
used to some
still-
of the new stuff.
No problem.
No, but I appreciate you like waiting for my slow ass.
Cool.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save, please.
Out of curiosity, will a 19 hit Grisha?
It will.
Excellent. As soon as they roll their saving throws, I get a retaliation on them, taking a hit.
Okay. Okay, so Hab failed. Ulan Saurus failed.
Yeah, it's a +5 to all in 10 feet, which is the white circle around me. So anybody in the white circle gets a +5 to their saving throw. And then I always look at this and I'm like, okay.
Volca power.
Okay.
Once she's done.
Also taking a
So 26 + 5 is
31.
31 from Helena.
Okay, so Krez and Helena passed. So,
half damage.
so halved Krez and Helena, you guys are gonna take 5. Everybody else is gonna take 10
What type of damage is it? Radiant? Necrotic?
radiant damage,
Okay, cool.
and then you're retaliating. And
Is he lawful good? Because it's necrotic if they're evil and radiant if they're good. If I'm remembering it correctly.
I do see that now. They are actually evil, so yeah, it's necrotic damage.
So then it
My
would be
bad.
halved again, which would be
Thank you
5.
for that clarification.
No, you're good. I just play a lot of clerics.
He's gonna take 14 points of damage, sir.
Yeah, so you cut into him, still laughing, almost maniacally at this point.
Is that a con save? Because that's a concentration spell, right?
It is a con save, so he has to take DC 10 con save.
Correct.
Boo, doesn't have really good con. Fuck.
Always build high cons on your clerics.
So yeah,
What a wonderful spell, my dude! Sorry.
so yeah, the spell falters and the tiny little gnolls disappear. And
It's like,
Grisha
I
just
think your
grits his
god has
teeth.
forsaken you.
He grits his teeth and says, "You'll pay for that in your blood." And it is the top of the round. Helena.
All right.
Did I lose my turn or something? Or
No, you already went.
No, you took
Oh,
your
you
turn.
went?
You dashed. Remember?
oh, okay. Wow, we're still in this one turn.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's
Yeah.
like 75
A lot of
people on the
stuff.
map right now, okay? Breathe.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Thanks, bro.
All right.
Oh, fuck it. All right. Yeah, we'll just attack.
Attacking
Yeah,
Grisha.
so seeing the T-Rex approaching, she's just gonna turn and attack the Grisha.
Okay.
Advantage, first swing. What is that? 24 to hit.
Yeah, 24 is gonna hit.
8 plus 3 is 11. Plus we'll do another first level. 1, 2, 3. That's terrible. 11 plus 6 is 17. So 17 damage on the first. And then that's going to be a 20 to hit.
20 is gonna hit.
10. 17.
Adding
Ooh,
another
that's a
smite.
good one. So yeah, 17 plus 19 is 26 on the
36.
second hit. 36 on the second hit.
Jesus. Okay, so devastating hit to Grisha. Kind of falters a little bit. Still laughing, even though they're definitely hurt.
And then I will get out of the way. So I am going to a blessing of the Raven Queen to here. And I will take this with me here, so that the T-Rex has a nice chomp, 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 chomp. And that will be
All
my
right.
turn.
Okay, Krez, you're up next.
This poor bastard still standing. Swinging reckless, foregoing the advantage. Just hit him with a dirty 20.
That's gonna do it.
6 plus 4, so 19 points of damage on Grisha.
Okay.
Is he still standing?
Still standing. Very hurt though.
Second strike. 27 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
For an additional 19 points of damage.
You guys are tearing this guy apart.
Tear that bitch apart. Sorry.
And then will that be all for Krez's turn?
That'll be all for Krez's turn.
Okay. Ab Waters, you're up next.
All right. Oh wow. Okay. The sweeping strike to those cultists right there.
Okay.
Some right there. Right.
Sure.
Now, sweeping strike. Right. Does I add superiority dice. Right.
Right.
And what it does, when you hit with a melee weapon, you can expend 1 superiority dice to deal damage to another creature within 5 feet of the original target and within your reach. If the original attack would hit it, equal to the number you roll on the superiority dice. Okay. So basically, I attack one guy and I use 1 superiority dice, and that damages the other guy.
Okay, cool.
Okay, all right. Let me take the 3 out. 1, 2. Damn it. 2, 3. Okay. Now I'm gonna roll. Okay, there we go. First roll. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits. These guys are wearing robes.
Oh yeah, okay.
So yeah, you cut right into him.
So that's Michael,
They're in love.
11 plus.
They're in love.
Okay. Plus 4 damage, right? So it's 11 plus 4, that's 15, right? And the guy next to him gets 1 point of damage.
Okay, yeah, so you stab Cultist Eye, dealing a lethal blow, and sweeping to your right with the sword. You kind of deal a little nick to the face of Cultist J.
He gets a paper cut.
Yeah. All right. So, all right, the other guy is dead, right?
Nope, he's still up. He's just gravely hurt.
Okay. Okay. So I go ahead and use the second attack. Okay.
Go for it.
All right. It's 30-24. All right. Oh,
All right. So I am doing cleave, so whatever leftover damage is going to just transfer to the next guy because they're all bunched up.
no, I'm sorry. You asking me?
Nope,
he's
I'm just
telling
saying
you.
that. I'm just stating.
Okay, so that's a 17 total plus the other guy's damage.
Okay, so that is actually enough. You you stab this guy and swept left or right, and you cut the eye down, and with the remainder of the swing, lop off Jay's head.
Okay. I got still one more attack, so I don't. Let me see who's still in front of me.
Hit Grisha. Finish the fucker.
Well, yeah, we'll say that you spun around with the last
Yeah,
one damage and hit Grisha with it.
Okay. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let me
so
roll for that.
you'll have a
24.
nice.
Okay. So I swung around, hit Grisha, right, for a total of 22 hit points or something like that. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take one of my superior dices back, right? But other than that, that was pretty much all my attacks.
Okay, cool. So Grisha's looking very hurt now. Bleeding heavily. Not looking like they're gonna last long. Snags. You got one lone cultist. Just watch a bunch of his companions just get eaten and like nothing, and he's looking pretty rocked, but he's looking determined. What are you gonna do?
So I'll do a bonus action disengage, but I'll flavor it. He like points at this cultist A with his finger and gives him like the evil goblin eye and says, "You've got bigger fish coming for you. You better leave me alone." And I'm
the
gonna
thing,
come over here.
Oh, so you're just gonna run past him and disengage? Okay, I see.
Yeah, bonus action disengage is a goblin sneak, and then I'm gonna activate 5 charge, 5 charge of the gem.
The gem of brightness.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be like that. And as I'm running past Cultist A and I point back behind me, I'm like, "Hurry up, Rags!" And he'll hop 10 feet out into the open air, and then he'll jump up and then come over and attack this guy.
Okay. Yeah, Switch, he sees this giant bat and he's like, "Ah!"
And that is a DC 15 Constitution save, or they are all blinded. And I'm double checking that. Yeah, DC 15 Con.
All right. This probably is not going to go well, but I'm going to roll it as a group. That's actually not bad. They rolled 17. They passed.
Yay.
Wait, hold on a second. Nope, good. I'm good.
So all of them passed?
All of them passed.
You just rolled 1 for all of them?
Yeah. I just rolled it as a group.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nice try though.
That is an attack for Rags, 15 plus some. Does that hit that dude?
Yeah.
And that will be a rend, and then he'll come in with a bite.
Okay.
So you're looking at 12 to hit. I don't know what his AC is.
That's actually enough to hit.
Okay, so he'll take 2d8 plus 8 from those, and he is grappled.
Okay.
$14 total.
All right. So he gets bit horribly on the shoulder, is bleeding heavily, screaming.
I warned you. And I have about 10 feet of movement left, so I will 5, 10. Do I have enough to just like pop over into here?
Yeah.
Let me double check.
You should be able to just go.
Yeah. Yep.
5 and
Right
5.
about. I'll just hop right on this, whatever that mushroom is.
Right.
But isn't that mushroom on fire?
Uh,
Well, that would be uncomfortable, so I'll be right
yeah,
there.
technically it is on fire.
Technically.
Excuse me, I believe that mushroom is on fire, sir.
It is on.
Well,
And would that be it?
actually,
Yeah, I'm done.
What were you saying? Somebody was saying something?
I'm just muttering to myself. Don't mind me.
I see. Okay. So, cultists gonna do their thing. This one's gonna charge up, try and stab Hab. It's not gonna go well. H is gonna wrap around. Right, actually, he's gonna go right there. Not gonna go any close.
He just
Did it
sees the
cut out?
T-Rex licking his lips.
Yeah, immediately it's just like fuck that. That one's gonna miss too. Someone's gonna run up through the crowd, try and get a strike in at Helena.
Worst person to try.
It's
and
gonna
hit.
be a natural. It's gonna be a natural 20 for 23.
Doesn't hit.
That still doesn't hit.
Well, natural 20
24.
automatically hits regardless.
I know, but it's one of those like 24 AC. But I'll just negate the nat 20 so that it just doesn't hit in general.
Okay, so it's gonna be
Nerf Helena's
5
AC,
necrotic damage.
and she's
For
resistant.
what? Yep. And I'm also still
Shivering
any
from Blade of the Root.
piercing. Yeah, from sorry. So yeah, any slicing, piercing, bludgeoning is halved, and necrotic is halved. So is it 2?
Yep.
Okay.
L's gonna charge through the fray. Try and
She
get
just looks
stabbing
at him and is like,
Krez.
"That was very sad."
Is 14 gonna hit you, Krez?
Nope.
Nope. Yeah. So tries to take a stab. You knock the blade away.
Sit down and
Cultist
think
A
about what
is-
you just did.
Cultist A is grappled. I just realized I'm not making any wisdom saves for these guys because of your fear. Jesus Christ.
No. That's a thing. It's not
Uh-oh.
instantaneously. Intimidate presence. It's
Oh,
like
I thought it was like
you
an
could strike
instantaneous
fears
thing.
into others when you so at the end of each turn. I can only activate that once per long rest or use a
I
rage to
get it.
restore. It's not a thing that just is there.
Okay, I was like, man, I just totally forgot that.
No, I have to activate
Okay.
that.
Okay,
But you know what
so
it doesn't say? It doesn't say that I have to use it as an action or bonus action.
I think it's just a thing you can do, like a special ability.
Yeah, so what's 30 feet?
It's a
3
30-foot
times.
radius, right?
Yeah, 30-foot radius. Draw that around me.
I'm
real
going to.
That's
I'll pull Red Hood up.
gigantic. It's the same as like a fireball.
About that. So literally everything.
Cool. So And I could do this whenever I want?
on your turn.
It doesn't say that, though.
I'm gonna say it's on your turn. Mhm.
You bitch!
Your turn.
So Cultist A is grappled, but that doesn't mean he can't stab. He's gonna try and attack Rags the
Rags.
Bat. Try and stab him in the eye. What's Rags' AC?
1 million.
Uh,
12. Based on the thing he posted before.
Yep, AC 12.
Yep, so that's gonna hit.
And it's with disadvantage
Oh, it is with disadvantage. Okay, so
because he's grappled.
with disadvantage, that's gonna still hit.
Okay.
You
Just
bastard.
squeak by, gets his hand free, gets that sickle up, stabs Rags right in the face. Doesn't hit the eye, but he does 3 necrotic damage to him.
Hisses at him.
Ooh. And Cultist B up in the mix. It's gonna attack Helena as well.
What a dumbass.
It's gonna fail.
Mm-hmm.
Ulansaurus, you're up next.
Oh, wonderful. Moonsaurus is gonna be like, I see food. So let's see, what is my movement? I could a perfect. Would I get trample damage from running over Cultist 8? Otherwise, I'm just going over here to Ghoul, and I'm just gonna take a bite out of it.
I'm gonna say that they just kind of like try to actively dodge out of the way.
Sure, giant feet dodged out of the way, no problem. That's a 20 to hit on the bite.
So one of them is actually going to be able to get out of the way of your feet. The other one is not going to be so lucky.
I'm just giving you a hard time about the feet. I'm not worried about that.
No, it makes sense though. You are pretty big.
Okay. Just give them 1 damage apiece. Call it
Okay.
good. Oh, don't overplay it. Me being an asshole.
Boom, gets kicked in the back of the head, just a little bit.
But
And yeah,
Ghoul
go ahead.
F, dirty 20 to hit,
That's gonna hit.
and then 4d12 plus. That's gonna be 37 plus 7, I think. Right?
Good
4d12 plus
God.
7, so 42 points of damage to that Ghoul. And if he's
Okay.
still alive, he's considered grappled. While grappled, he's at the restrained condition, cannot be targeted by my tail. Oh no, he's
He's
dead.
definitely not still alive.
Oh, cool,
You
cool.
scoop this thing up and just chomp.
So I'll just swing around with the tail and hit Ghoul.
I
Okay,
think you have reach on your tail too.
you do.
It's 10 feet. 13 though. Hit.
That's gonna hit.
Cool. So that's 4d8 plus 7. That is gonna be 28 points of damage to.
Okay. You definitely hear bones break in this
And
thing's
it is knocked
stomach.
prone.
Alrighty.
And that'll be Ulin's the Tyrannosaurus's turn.
Okay, so all the ghouls are gonna just see one of their guys get scooped up,
It's
and
swallowed.
they're
Just straight up Ulin is eating a ghoul.
dumb as shit. They're just gonna see this, be like, swarm them all. It's gonna immediately start trying to eat anything they instinctively. Eat the small ones first, they say to themselves. You don't hear that though. This one's gonna go after Tyrannosaurus. That okay, so now to roll some attack. A's gonna attack Lizard. I believe that's gonna hit.
Anything over
15 AC
13
from
hit.
that, right?
13 on the
13, yeah.
AC.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. So they're gonna hit with the bite. So that's gonna be 11 piercing damage. And then the claw. That's going to hit as well.
So 11 piercing.
Yes.
Okay.
And then another 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 10.
Constitution. Throw. His con save is +4. Wonderful.
He's just barely in her light.
It won't matter
Yeah, so-
because, well, that's 6. If I'm barely in the light and it counts, I'll be at 11 for the save.
And that's going to save.
If I'm not in the light, then it fails.
Yeah, you're in the light.
Cool.
So, start to feel a little bit numb for a second, but you shake it off. B is going to attack Snags. Snags has a decent AC, doesn't he?
19.
19. Goddamn.
Yes, sir.
I thought it was lower. That's not going to hit. So the bite, you kind of like.
He's like hiding behind his shield as best as he can.
Yeah, like the teeth gnash off the shield. This is like a giant headbutt to you. Are you screaming the whole time?
No, he's just saying stuff like, I hate you. I hate you.
And then the claws kind of rip your shield down a little bit, and you gets you on the arm with a claw attack.
I hissed at him.
So I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw as well.
Okay.
You're going to take 8 slashing damage from that, though.
11 plus 5, 16.
Same thing as Ulan. You kind of feel a little bit numb first. Shake it off.
And you said 5 damage?
8.
Thank you. Now he
Alright.
screams.
Helena. This one's going to attack at you. First one's going to miss. Second one's also going to miss. This feeble creature is no match for you. D is going to attack the lizard.
He's not.
The claw attack's going to hit. And I need another con save, Mr. Ulan. And that'll be 7 slashing to the lizard. He passes the save. Last ghoul is going to attack the lizard. His bite's going to hit. So latches onto a toe and deals about 12 piercing damage. As it sinks its teeth in, tries to claw at you while it's sunk in, and it succeeds. Dealing a pretty deep wound, does about 8 slashing damage, and I'll need another con.
Can I just
I think
did I actually there we are.
so. 5 plus 3 plus I think the it's 8.
5 plus 3 is 8.
Yeah, I know that's 8, but I thought you were saying that your bonus was an
No,
8.
no.
Damn.
She's not that great.
And then I think the Tyrannosaurus is like a modifier at 3, I think you said, so I think that's going to pass as well. All right. It's all the ghouls. Grish is last. They are going to spend a 3rd level spell. They're going to cast Cure Wounds on themselves.
The urge to be like counter spell.
Yeah, I thought about it. I ain't gonna lie. Just to be a jerk.
Just to be a dick, yeah.
What's
No,
funnier is
everybody-
to counterspell your own counterspell or somebody else's.
Yeah.
Yeah. John.
All right, so you see some of their wounds close up. They're still definitely very hurt. But they're not as hurt now. And that's all they're gonna do with this turn, I think. They move, they're gonna get an opportunity attack of some sort from 2 people. He's still standing there laughing. Even if I lose, petty to me. I'll mark you with the scent of my blood. My lord will come for you.
Oh, please, I hope he does. It will save me the time.
Prestidigitation. We'll get rid of that scent.
And Helena, you're up next. At top of the round.
Was I muted that whole time?
Absolutely.
I was
Yes, you
literally
were.
gonna say, if he says that, I'm gonna literally look at him and be like, I'm counting on it.
Yeah.
Mark me with
That's the first
Alright.
thing you said to him that actually like jarred him from laughing. Like he's just like, oh.
It's just, you think that he's hunting us? That's very cute. Helena is gonna shift slightly so that she can attack this one in front of the guy,
Okay.
please.
Screaming.
Ugh, it's a terrible roll. She's like,
Yeah,
well, that was annoying.
Okay, so you rolled a nat 1. So you're striking the ghoul, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, you swing your sword down and he gets his elbow up just right, knocks the blade from your hand.
Oh, now she's pissed. That's a
Meg
15 to
screams
hit.
louder.
15 is gonna hit.
Punch him in the mouth.
That is 3 points of damage. And I'm going to throw a just because I'm feeling it. We'll do a second level. Where'd it go? Is it
Your
second
sword's all the way
level?
over here on the triangle.
Man, that grinds my gears.
Weirdo.
All right, so we
Okay,
got-
sorry. First level bonus action, Thunderous Smite.
okay.
I'm gonna need an 18 strength saving throw from anybody that's 10 feet of me. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. Or actually, 10 feet is, what is that, in my radius? So this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. It was going to give me a strength saving throw to see if they're moved, and then this one's going to take the damage.
Dear God. Okay, so
It's an 18, by the way.
okay,
Save.
so I'm gonna roll the ghouls. I'm gonna roll the cultists. You said deck save, right?
No, strength.
Strength. My bad. My bad.
It's okay.
Real dry.
So ghouls save. Cultists are not so lucky. It's gonna be a fail from them.
Okay, so the 2 goals that save don't get pushed. The cultists get pushed 10 feet away from me, and the one that I hit takes, what's that? 8 points of thunder damage with the punch.
Okay. Damn. All right. So cultists.
Sorry, I'm just
No problem. All right, and will that be for your everything for your turn?
I will. Yep.
Okay.
But who was figuring the
Krez, you're up
night?
next.
cool. So every creature within 30 feet of me needs to make the 16 whiz save.
Okay.
That's
Because you're doing the intimidating presence.
yep. Only enemy
All the
creatures
things.
because I get to choose which ones, but creature of my choice in that.
Okay,
So
so
all enemies.
so the ghouls failed. Cultist
I just love the
fail.
fact that Helena's punch sounded like a thunderclap.
Ah, okay, so you guys are lucky tonight because everybody fails.
Right. So on their turns, they're now frightened of me.
So what are you doing in this intimidating presence? You just like scream or something?
Oh no, I'm looking at each one of them like, y'all fucked up. And it's almost as if like in their vision, I'm now like 13 feet tall and just a monstrosity of a man.
In cargo pants.
Purple cargo shorts. Get it right. But Grisha, on the other hand, is going to get swung on Reckless for going the advantage to get brutal damage
Okay.
for a total of 16 to hit.
That's not gonna hit.
Damn it. Second try. 20 to hit. Not natural, but
There you go.
cool. So that's immediately going to be 17 points plus. And so 27 points of damage.
Okay, so how do you kill Grisha?
As my sword swings at his head, I tell him, I hope your demon smells me coming. And cleave his head clean off.
And yeah, with a smile on his face, you watch the head leave his body and the head sail down the passage of the tunnel.
And then I will just kindly scoot my way, not out of the range of this one, but right here to be adjacent to other cultists.
Okay.
And I would love to see everyone who's now frightened of me do anything other than try and move from me.
Oh my god.
That's my turn. Good
All
luck,
right,
Hab.
Hab Waters, your turn.
Kill a bunch. Are you muted?
Was they started hitting the peace pipe? Did he lag
Jose?
out? Yo quiero Taco Bell. I think we've
Is
lost
he
Jose.
still with the dogs?
Jose, are you with us?
Are you muted?
Are you pooping?
Have
Are
you
you
been
pooping?
watching Critical Role's The Mighty Nine campaign?
It's so good.
I popped into a little bit of it.
It's just like Jester's just always like, hey, it's Jester. How you doing? Great.
it keeps coming up in my YouTube feed, but I don't know what episode it is, but
Are you
the
pooping?
guy that plays this Scanlan, like he's doing some kind of
That's-
narration, and not out of nowhere, guy just pulls a fucking gas can out of nowhere and just starts drinking out of it.
Oh,
and
yeah. That's like a
Matt's
straight up.
face go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that
Captain,
is Sam
that's like
Regal's.
Sam- That's
How he
third
advertises.
campaign.
All right, let's go kick
So
Jose
we're
in the
gonna
dick.
We're gonna come back to Jose when he gets back.
Snacks,
just-
snacks, snacks, snacks.
Yeah. Snags the tail bearer / vegetarian.
Well, he says, I didn't want to do this, but you forced my hand, ghouls. And he's going to cast a fireball.
Make sure you hit
Okay.
people in the T-Rex. It's worth it.
Oh, yeah, I plan on it.
Excellent. Don't worry, Krez is also resistant to fire damage,
Gotta
so
be
I can like completely have all damage.
Dear God.
There's a certain point where you're just like, I'm a monster.
All right, so that's Cultist B and K. These 3 ghouls. That ghoul too, and Ulin the riding
DC
lid.
31 or 15?
What's the deck save, right?
15?
So I gotta roll one of the ghouls
So
separately because
31
he's prone, so
damage.
he's gonna disadvantage on that. But all
Nice.
3 of the other ghouls, they passed. The prone one failed. Cultists, they also failed. So the cultists immediately incinerated.
Nice.
Ghoul D immediately incinerated.
Nice.
A, E, and C, they are heavily damaged. They're hanging in there.
I think so.
Okay, and then I rolled for a claw rake, and a beak. One was the claw was a 16, and then a 12 for the beak.
Both of those hit.
Perfect. I believe that was 2d8 plus 8 if they both hit, so that
I just
is
say I'm kind of concerned
20.
though because a bat has a beak.
Well, it has fangs. It bites.
Yeah, so you're fine. I'm just
He's
weird.
just used to calling it a griffin because he hasn't created a new thing.
Right.
I've created it. I can't add it. You have to add it to yours.
You'll have to send it to. I
As
think you sent
homebrew.
it to me, and I just need to do it.
It doesn't matter either.
Quit being lazy, Nick. Jeez, you have one job as a DM.
So, how much damage is that total?
20.
That was 20 total for that guy.
Oh yeah. So Rags the bat rips this cultist head off,
And he just
bleeds.
keeps eating him. He's just eating him.
Yeah, it's just like it comes out like spine all the way.
It's
Just
messy and loud
cook
as he
that
crunches through his
first.
skull. And I am going to sidle around this douchebag, but try and stay in the light. Stay close to my peeps.
Yeah, you got like the hokey pokey going on. You got your right leg in.
Yeah. And then I just got my shield in between us. And then I'm going to. That's it. I'm done.
Okay, Jose, have you returned?
Jose!
Man, he drank himself under the table already.
Shit, and I'm the one that's been drinking since 4 o'clock. The hell?
I even had a glass of beer today.
I've been smoking weed.
So have I. Speaking of which, I watched the Cheech and Chong movie where they have that van made out of weed. That one's always a classic to me.
Mm-hmm. I liked all this.
All right, so
I will have him come. I will have him come down here.
okay, cool. Habwaters is still gone. Jose, if you're there, please unmute yourself or shit or not, whatever. G cultist gonna attack Habwaters. I'm gonna write down this damage. It's gonna
I think
miss.
because he's like AFK, he should be insta crit.
That's
Insta crit
mean.
him. Do it.
He's already
That's
taken like
mean.
20.
He can survive.
That one's gonna hit.
Jose comes back, tell him, hey, he needs to make a new character sheet.
Again.
He's already taken 6 damage. H is gonna attack him as well. That's gonna miss. L is gonna attack Kresdraven.
Last mistake it'll ever make.
And yeah, it was the last mistake.
Can
Aren't
it?
they
Is it still
afraid?
afraid?
Aren't they afraid? Yeah. Shouldn't they be running?
That's right. So yeah, they're gonna make their attacks on Hab, then they're gonna run.
Can they?
Um,
I
they
don't think they
can't.
can.
Oh
I don't
no,
think they can make any
can't.
attacks. I think they just have to
Fuck.
run
They gotta
from me.
just,
God damn
they gotta
it.
be like,
So Hab gets free attacks on everyone that moved away. And Cultist L that moved away, I get a reaction
Feeling it's
attack
fun.
on.
Yeah, so they're all just gonna start running. Yeah, you can make your opportunity attack. Thank you for
19
reminding me
on
of that. And that's gonna hit.
For 13 points of damage.
Okay, so he takes a pretty good chunk of damage. hurt very badly. He's still running away to the smashed ruins
But they
of
do get
this
saves at
canopy.
the end of their turn.
Right. So they're gonna make their saves now. What's the DC?
16.
16. God damn. So yeah, that's not gonna pass. They're just running like, oh my god, that guy's gonna kill him. Ulan, Saurus.
I'm just gonna bite Goulet. That's for 29 to hit on
Yeah.
the bite. And then 40, 12 plus 7. Wow, that's all really, really shitty rolls. So was that 2, 2, 2, and 4? So 10 plus 7, 17 points of damage on the bite. And it is now
Alright.
restrained in a grapple on Ghoul A.
All right, so you eat Ghoul A, take a good chomp at a good Ghoul E2.
So Ghoul A is
Are
dead.
they already bloodied from the fireball?
Yeah,
They are.
Nice.
And then so Ghoul A's gone, Ghoul there. I'll just is that 10 feet? Yeah, it is. Cool. So Ghoul C is gonna eat a tail attack.
Okay.
Tanked and solo from Reed.
16 to hit.
Yep, that's gonna do it.
7. Got 20 points of damage to Ghoul.
Okay, so we'll say that kind of hit Ghoul B2.
Did you see my name today?
It sounds like Jose.
Watch me whip. Yeah, it sounds like Jose is kind of there.
Sounds like
Yeah.
they said, did they say my name? Jose, get your butt over here.
Here.
Yeah, you got an opportunity attack.
Yeah, we've been waiting for
and
you.
3 attacks to make on some cultists that ran away.
Or you have one attack to make on a cultist.
Well, he would have gotten his turn
Get your
before
butt
they
back.
ran.
That's true, that's true.
And then he like if one doesn't die, the other one that ran away is gonna get the opportunity.
I'm hearing 2 attacks. Right?
You're getting 3 attacks, and if the cultists are alive, you get an opportunity attack on one of them that ran away.
Okay, gotcha. All right, flaming tongue, here we go. That's an 11, that's a miss, correct?
Correct.
Hello?
Correct.
Miss? Yes, okay.
Yes.
20, 30, 20.
Hits.
Goddamn vape, yes, that hits.
You were coughing.
I was coughing.
What are we playing Pokemon now?
20 total.
Coughing.
Alright, and the last one.
So that 20 is enough to kill one of them.
Okay.
16 on the other one that was.
Yep. So roll that flame tongue damage. Yeah, you kill both of them as they before they have a chance
Nice.
to run away.
Yep, they turned around and got killed. Okay.
So that was that turn. I'll let you make a 30-foot movement if you want to, and then we'll say that was the end of your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Well, my figure ain't moving, so
you can move
Okay.
to. Just tell me where you want to move. I can move you. No problem.
okay. All right. Yeah, just move me next to that goal right there.
Yeah.
Goal E
Okay, I can do that. Run through
right
Ulan
there. That's
Lizard's legs.
Didn't Ghoul C
So you-
die from the tail whip?
Ghoul
No,
C
that
did die from the tail whip. I don't know why it's still there.
And you said B took part of the damage.
Yep. Yeah, Ghoul B is pretty hurt. All right. So the Ulan made his attacks. Is he gonna move or do anything else?
No, there's still a ghoul right next to him. Unless it starts to run, and he's gonna get an opportunity attack.
That's true. All right. So
Since
that'll
they're
be all
both
there.
frightened and have to run away from me.
That's true. So that'll bring us
My
to the
wife is taking
ghouls.
off for work. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go say goodbye.
Okay.
Okie doke. In that case, well, Ghoul B's gonna run.
Gonna try to. Lena's gonna smack
Yeah,
him right with Sentinel.
Yeah, Helena gets
Yes.
an
Yeah.
opportunity
Sentinel.
attack.
So it nags and
Mm.
rags.
Yeah, so snags and rags.
Not that he'll live long enough to actually.
Right.
That's a nat 20
Yeah, I think that's gonna hit.
Little
or
unarmed
it's gonna
strike.
be. It'll be because I have to double that, so it's gonna be 6,
Well, no,
and then he's
it's
not moving.
oh yeah, because you don't get 1d4 flat damage.
Yeah, so
Right.
it's 6.
So 6 damage, and he's not going anywhere.
All right.
I'm afraid I want to run, but I can't.
So yeah, he tries to run, and you like just cold cock him in the back of the head,
Like, stay fucking put.
and you never thought you'd hear a ghoul whimper, but you do. You do today.
Mm. She's already mad because she dropped her sword.
Ghoul E is gonna take off in between Ulansaurus's legs. Hab Waters is gonna get an opportunity attack.
Or the T-Rex get it as well.
Yep.
Would it be his
You both
bite or
do.
tail?
I'll let Had go first.
I'll leave it up to you.
Well, it's
But I will say though, the
25
last
to hit.
attack you made, his tail was facing towards Helena.
Cool. So bite 15.
Yeah.
That's 40,
Yeah,
12.
you both hit.
Pretty sure I'm just gonna eat him at 42 points of damage.
Yeah, Hab gets a good stab at him, and then Ulan just comes in, eats him.
Ulan's gonna be fat after this because he's eaten like 9 things around.
Out of the
Not to
12
say.
cultists, he's eaten at least 10 of them.
No, he ate 4 cultists and then like 2 ghouls.
Jesus Christ.
He's
So,
eaten
yeah, he's
6
gonna take the biggest
characters this
shit
round.
later. All right, so ghouls are fucked.
There's one left standing with Helena.
Yeah,
Well-
Helena, it's your turn.
She's actually just gonna spend her round picking up her sword and looking at him, and
Okay,
just sort
so-
of goes, so that's
So just so you know, Helena, your sword is all the way over here.
where is it? It'll just move me there and to pick it up.
Okay, so
Bonus action, bamf to it, pick it up.
You get 3 of them now?
I have so many of those fuckers right now.
yeah,
I think I
it's
have like
crazy.
6.
Jesus.
I go what
So
I
I'll
want to
bamf
go.
over. Yes, it's like, don't tell me what I can do.
I was just curious
so
because I know like last time I heard about it, you only had 2, and I'm like,
Yeah,
that was
no,
like
I just
20
don't use
levels
it
ago.
as often because I was like, oh, I guess I should save these in case I need them, and then I stopped. I never used them as much as I had them, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start using them now. And then so pick it up, and then how far away am I from him? Sorry, I've got stuff all over my hands, and I'm on the wrong screen.
20 feet from him.
22
Okay, I'll
feet.
use my movement back to him so that he is sort of like, I guess, if I
Sure.
can flank, I will move to flank. And then so it's movement, bonus action, action, and then just sort of position myself so that I can take a reaction if he decides to run again or move or attack me. And that'll be my turn.
Krez, these guys have been scared of you for a minute. What are you going to do about it?
I like how that works out. So I'm gonna immediately like run up here, swing at this guy real quick, reckless, but forgo the advantage. Normal roll. And see 17 to hit.
Yep, that's going to do it.
And that's gonna be 15 plus 2, so 17 points of damage on him.
Yep, he's dead.
Cool. And then with my rest of my movement, move over here to this cultist. Swing at this person. Reckless.
Wait, is that it?
For a total of 24 to hit. For 17 points of damage.
So yeah, he's like limping away. How do you kill this cultist?
Let's
Okay.
let's not kill him for a second. Let's just knock him out. So we can question him in a moment.
Okay, yeah, so you do non-lethal damage. You like
Straight up just the hilt of my sword into the back of the head like I'm like cold cocking him.
okay, yeah, so he falls face first on the ground into the sand.
And I'll grab him by his leg and drag him back over to Elena and everyone else. Ulan the T-Rex will just like walk over to Snags and like bop him on the head a couple times, like trying to communicate, let me out.
Oh. Yeah, he just like
You say no.
claps. He's like, oh, what? He just totally forgot it because he can hold on to that guy for an hour like that. He just like claps his hands like a clap-on light, and he just poofs into glitter.
And out of the shade of glitter steps Ulan.
Covered in glitter.
Oddly full.
Ulan's just like, I'm pretty sure I just ate 2 ghouls and 4 cultists. I feel
We
sick.
just watched you do that.
Feeling pretty sick here because the undead taste in my mouth won't go away. Anybody got some liquor?
Snags is making notes in his diary.
Oddly enough, behind you on this stack of crates is a keg of liquor.
Ulan will just like grab a glass and just start chugging. So, about
tell
this
Rags-
cultist that's still alive. Do we want to question him before we take his head? I left him alive just so we could question him. I'm pretty sure Helena might have some questions.
Yeah, it's just one of those. The one creature said that God would find us by the scent of blood. Maybe we just take some of this guy's blood and make a trail. I don't know. She's not like again like this is not the Mensa Academy here. She's just like
as we'll start searching Grimma's body or Grisha's body.
Okay.
The worst investigation check you guys are gonna get.
my dog is being an asshole. Give me just a second.
Anybody want to help me search this corpse?
Yeah, I'll help you out. I'm like, look for a scroll, scrying device, and I'm helping you look.
So I just roll with advantage.
Yeah.
So bad at -1 either. Oh, 17.
Okay,
Nice.
so on the body, you check their belongings. You find a small holy symbol of Yinogu. You find a +1 flail.
I
The only reason you know that is because etched on the handle somewhere says +1 flail. And you also find 1 scroll of cure wounds.
scroll. I'll throw that at Snags. He'll know more.
What is it?
I don't know. It's a scroll. I don't read.
Is a scroll of cure wounds.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff.
Yet again, the only reason you know this is because somehow, some way, this way. Almost like Grisha didn't really remember what they were,
And
so they secretly wrote it on there.
And we've got a holy symbol of that guy.
Snags walks over, like he's with you, helping you look over Grisha. Is that where you're looking over?
Yep.
And as you're
And-
looking over him, Snags is quietly casting Speak with Dead on him.
Holy symbol of what's that god's name?
Inogu.
Spell that for me.
Let me just a second. Yeeenoughu.
I put it in Abyss Loop for what we found. Oh, except I misspelled Flail.
So you cast Speak with Dead?
I do. I tried to do it quietly, so like while he's ruffling it, I'm like giving him suggestions of where to look, but I'm casting Speak with Dead on him, so he'll just like pop his eyes open. I just want for the
Passive
hots.
perception.
the thing, its eyes open, and he like full Undertaker just sits up out of nowhere.
And I grab Krez's shoulders and just scream.
I immediately stab it in the head.
It now has a big wound in its head.
We can ask it 5 questions. What was your favorite color?
Quiet for a second, and it says, Puce.
I don't even
Where's
know what that
the
is.
demon lord?
The Demon Lord resides deeper in the maze. Last I seen, it was headed towards the gallery. It was on the
He-
hunt.
Did it leave
What was it
mushrooms
hunting?
behind?
It was hunting a Garistro.
Did it leave mushrooms anywhere near here?
Not that I saw.
Well, it's a demon lord, right? So it's stepped. So it's stepped supposed to leave mushrooms.
That was 5.
Yeah, it falls back down.
Huh. I never would have thought Puce.
All right, so yeah, you guys are in this little settlement that you've gotten a little bit of information on. Is known as the Filthriddens.
What else is in here?
You can go look around and stuff if you like.
I'll go search over here in this
Yes.
spot.
You guys can go spend some time doing that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go dig through these crates over here, along with this wagon.
Okay, so in the crates in the wagon, you find numerous amounts of rations, some from the surface, some of them made from sources in the Underdark, made like some kind of like blue mushroom bread that you knew is kind of common down here.
How many rations total?
About like 40.
40 rations. Above and below. Okay.
Snags and those tents and such, you find various different depictions of Yinogu, mostly hand drawn.
Garbage. Garbage. Why does this one have boobs? Garbage.
What is Helena doing at this time?
Apparently she was just laughing on mute. That was funny, guys. She is interested in finding out more about this demon lord. Heard that he is waiting at the center of the maze, or is looking for the same thing they are. Right? It's a gallery of angels. So she's like, all right, it's time to. So she'll look to see if there's anything that they have, like maps that they might have gotten as they're trying to follow a demon into the maze, and just anything that looks interesting to her. Um, Holy symbols, information. weaponry.
So, give me just 1 second. I'm looking through some old ass notes.
No, you're good.
Old ass notes.
It's funny that anybody ever even came up with the combination of old and ass as a descriptive.
Makes sense to me though.
And now that I'm 45, creeping on 46, I definitely can too. 'Cause I'm an old ass mofo.
So I believe there was one book that you were looking for. You had asked at Graven Hollow.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it. It's in my notes, but
There's a couple. Hang on. If I have to go through my notes now. This is like. God, is there tomes? Inventory. Just a moment. She's looking for the tome of leadership and influence. And I think she wouldn't pick that one. Yeah, so the tome of understanding and the tome of leadership and influence.
okay. That's what I thought, but I couldn't find it. All right, so you start poking around, and you end up in this tent over here. I'm just gonna move your character,
Please.
which you can kind of figure out was probably Grish's tent. There is no maps or anything like that. More depictions of Inogu, crazed writing. But you do find underneath some other belongings, you find a book.
She'll
It's
pick it up
red
and start
binded.
looking at it.
It looks like it has a depiction of a dwarf on the front of it.
Okay. Can she read it?
Yeah, you open it up, and it looks like
Yep.
it looks like
Title page.
it looks like some sort of handbook of insight and intuition and wisdom.
Nice. She will take that and probably start working our way through on the next rest. It's like I don't read much, but this will be worth it, I think.
Snags, feeds Rags 3 good berries to top him off and tells him to go make himself useful and start moving his slow ass down the path here and scout out for us.
As you guys are searching, who did you say that to?
Rags?
Oh. To which Rags in your head, you just hear him say, "Yes, sir. I'll be right back." But do you
No,
hear
don't.
that?
He has 120-foot blind sense because he's a badass bat.
So he has good hearing, right?
Yeah, he's got like the sonar crap.
He says to you, "Do you hear that?
Of course not, you idiot.
It sounds
What
like
do you hear?
music."
We might have incoming, people.
All right.
Quite good, though rather spotty.
Okay, well, don't get yourself killed. Come back.
Okay, I'll be quick. And he
Yeah,
just
you
waddles
walk
off
at
to the
you
car.
walk at a 10, bro.
What is Hab Waters doing through all this time? You just chilling?
Just watching the insanity. Yeah, I'm looking around, seeing if there's anything of value.
Really not a lot of
stuff like that. But yeah,
valuable stuff. Just mostly from what you can find, just a lot of trash and crazy stuff. Like the one thing that you do find that is you find it a little bit morbid, but you find it kind of interesting. You find some sort of like effigy of Yinogu, but it is made entirely of dwarven thumbs.
yeah.
Can we
won't
take
be
that?
keeping this thing.
Yeah, let's take that. I want to take that because I can
No,
get reincarnate and I can bring those bad boys back.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I'll
No,
take
there'll
that.
be a bunch of thumbs wiggling around. No.
I'll take that.
Up at a time.
Helena, do you have a
Mhm.
do you have a place for this in your bag of holding?
I put the thumbs in her bag of holding.
You are a peach. And he walks off.
Alright, so I'm gonna need a effigy of thumbs.
Yes, go ahead and add that
Yes.
to your inventory.
Fucking
Okay,
weirdos.
so
Thumbs up.
how long do you guys spend probably like what, an hour doing this? Or how long do you guys want to do this? Until you
However
just
long it takes to find the things we're looking for.
what are you looking for?
I mean,
Valuable?
she found a book. I found some shit, some rations to give Helena to hold on to.
Yeah.
Next
So
found an
I'll say
effigy.
that took about an hour. All of that.
Checked. Has anybody checked the room that the ghouls came out of? The one with all the
Nope.
bones in it.
Would
Nope,
you
we
like to?
we saved that for you.
Okay. All right. I start heading out that way.
Okay, yeah, you open this big oaken door or Zirkwood door that they have constructed to keep these things in, and you find some regurgitated skeletons, lots of feces, scratch marks all over the wall, starving them just in case they'd find people to make it through the maze, so they'd have some.
I think. Okay. All right.
And it just smelled god awful in here.
I'm gonna do one investigation check, right, and then I'm out of here.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Or is it investigation or no perception? My bad. Perception. Excuse me.
Okay.
Okay. At the 12.
Yeah, you don't really see anything of value.
Yeah. Okay, I'm leaving this room. Disgusting.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
takes
save
about
me
an
the
hour.
disgusting room, right? Yeah.
What's Ulan during all this? Just drinking?
Yeah, straight drinking from that thing, trying to get
Digesting.
the taste of fucking ghoul out of his mouth.
Okay, yeah. So this is Underdark Ale, so it's pretty good, but it's not the greatest, and it doesn't leave a better taste in his mouth.
Does it taste better
But
than ghoul?
it tastes better than Ghoul.
Then he's
It's
happy.
at least getting him drunk.
Will
So
then
yeah,
stumble his way down. Pukes all over the wagon and keeps.
so Snags, how far away can you keep this telepathy with Rags?
1 mile.
Okay, so yeah, about at that hour mark, Rags says, "I don't know if you're gonna believe this, but I found more of those little robots."
Good. And you guys see Snags like looking up into the ceiling, and he's like rubbing his hands together. Good.
More robots?
We have something to go see, everybody. And he starts making his way down that way.
Right.
President Nolan will follow.
Helena will just bring up the rear, sort of herding Hab along.
Okay, yeah, you guys walk like a half mile, and then you start to hear it too. Essentially, the sound of crashing cymbal and horn and drums and a small marching cadence. It gets louder and louder as you get closer to where Rags is directing you all through snags. And eventually, you come across a curious procession of creatures marching along the tunnel, just a little bit lower than you, on a separate path. 12 of the creatures are identical. Each has a round body, a pair of fluttering wings, and a single eye staring out over a wide, smiling mouth. At a column's head stands a creature that looks by 6 legs, scuttles around like a crab. On each side of its body, an eye is set above a mouth. Under the mouth, a single arm grips a spear in its hand.
Having seafood for dinner tonight, everyone.
You were breaking up a little bit.
Is
I
it
got most
seafood
of that.
because you can see it, and it becomes food?
It walks around like a crab. It must be a crab.
Did I break up a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me you did.
Yeah, you're breaking up in and out.
I'm sorry. Maybe
Yeah, I
if
knew he
could-
was breaking in and out.
Somebody in the audience goes,
We can hear everything in your background, Jose.
Might be my
Background.
background actually.
I'm sitting in my room by myself.
No, that's my background. It's Ava.
So essentially, from a little bit of the knowledge that you know, what you see is 12 monodrones, similar to the one that you found in the vast oblivion,
Oh,
and
monodrome,
another one
okay.
that's similar, but a little bit crab-like, kind of leading the way.
Well, should we greet them and give them the one that we have? Let them know that we rescued him?
Oh, do you guys have him with you? I thought you left him
Yeah.
with Vizerin.
Nope.
Oh, in that case,
I don't trust Vizerin.
Is he in the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Okay. Continue. Sorry, I was just double checking the information.
You guys want to greet him and
Well,
they
we
might have
ended-
more
we were
information.
Going to.
We were gonna go to another hour if that's all right.
Hell yeah.
Checking with everybody, make sure everyone's good.
Yeah, is everybody good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Battery.
Meg, you good to go another hour?
Might be muted.
She is.
Sorry, my roommate was being super loud. But yeah, I'm good for some.
Okay. So we will continue.
Sweet.
Cool.
He's not for dogs. Go mango. Not anything you
Yeah,
like.
Rags has introduced or pointed those out to you. The cavern you guys are in now, he's got enough room to be able to fly around at least, so he's kind of flapping above.
Nice. How easy is it for us to get down?
It looks like eventually your path kind of intersects.
Okay. Just go up and like make peace signs, universal peace signs with our hands for parlay if they're gonna bypass us.
They kind of, just like the one before, they speak kind of like as a collective. They say, "Oh, we're happy to meet new people.
We may have run into a friend of yours a while back, and he's been traveling with us. We'd like to return him to you, if that is something that is doable.
Oh yes, we could very much like to
Oh,
do this.
Let him out.
Okay, so yeah, you open the bag and pull him out. Seeing those, he just goes off into a spattering of clicks and whirs and pops, to which all the other ones do the same thing.
Nice. Sheds several tears at the very touching scene in front of him, and he just like kind of scoots him ahead. Go on, off you go. Get on out of here. And he just kind of.
And the big upside down triangle one approaches, and he kind of like, instead of more like popping noises, he like clicks and hisses, and like little spouts of steam come out every once in a while. Since we've lost many on the trip back to Mechanus on this great march, you've returned one. That is something good.
Are we supposed
We're
to?
in the habit of saving people.
Well, saving people is good. It is good virtues.
Does not know what to say, so he just like, all right, and then he's just like, he's done, and he turns around and walks off. Keeps
Be
walking.
careful. Danger. Danger.
We know.
now,
Yeah,
Back and I
you
say,
still
would you
just
say that we're on a highway to the danger zone?
the danger zone.
That's our highway to hell.
highway, low way, every way. All ways are unsafe.
Well, if this is to hell, then we'll make hell a better place by killing some of its minions. You have a fun march to Mechanus. Is that what he said? Mechanus? Mechanus? Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
And are you guys gonna just keep on moving then?
Yeah, we'll just keep walking.
He does not know what to say to these things, or else he would not have kept that dude in a bag of holding.
One thing he does say as you guys are walking off is danger, malfunctioning order will bring great catastrophe to this plane. Be cautious.
Helena pauses and goes back over to the automaton thingy and is like, "What order?"
The order. It is malfunctioning.
Can you define the order?
So he kind of just goes off on this tangent of very magical ideals. I'm gonna have you make
When
a
in the
lot
Make a what?
an intelligence check.
Not an Arcana?
Actually, it does say Arcana. I'm sorry. You're right. You're correct.
Helena looks over at
22.
Max and is like, "Help!"
Yes?
Roll with advantage.
Do it. So, essentially, you remember now what he's talking about. Very,
Oh.
very, 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 very old
Let me hold on 1 second. +9,
Yeah, you definitely.
31.
You
My
definitely.
level 14. One of my level 14 things. I had to use it.
So, and it was a book about something known as the Great March
You're
that occurs.
the what?
The Great Modron March.
Okay.
It occurs every 289 years, and it sees a vast army of Modrons marching across the outer plains. Since you succeeded by a lot, you also know that, according to the last recorded thing that you saw of one of the last marches, you can kind of figure that the last march happened over 200 years ago, and that these Modrons are march.
You just cut out again.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
Where did I cut out at?
These
2 seconds.
Modrons.
Yeah, these ones are most likely remnants of that march.
Gotcha. From the last 200 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one thing that he very begrudgingly admits to you is that if this isn't corrected, this entire plane is going to be destroyed.
Okay. Well, that seems important. How do we correct it?
Find it and shut it down. Deactivate it. Destroy it.
Okay. Okay. Sounds
Was
easy
it-
enough.
Where was it the last time you? Where was it the last time?
And he just he's kind of like gets a vacant look in his eye, and the pyramid just starts to spin and spin and spin and spin really, 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 really blindingly fast.
Nags is about to throw up.
And
His
finally
head's
comes to
spinning.
a slowed stop.
Ugh.
Finally centers on the snags, and then one of the all the arms point southeast.
Right, to the direction we were
direction.
going in the first place.
Correct.
All right.
Okay, bye. He just walks off. He's trying not to throw up after watching the spinning. Ugh.
Can you tell me what it is looks like that we're trying to find?
I suppose that's important.
Essentially, all he kind of like pops some words to one of the other Modrons. One of them kind of stumbles over very, very unevenly, leans over to the ground and draws out a cube.
Okay. Any writing or pictures on the cube?
He draws a bunch of gears.
Does it look like the cube that she has?
It does not.
Okay. I'll be right back. My cat is demanding food.
He does say, you can take the Modron you brought with you if you wish.
To help us find the cube that is. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
He kind of
What
picks
is
one
it
of
we
them
need
up
to do?
and shoves it in your face. He says, he is the key to turning this device off.
Okay. Thank you. And I will take it and I will put it in the bag.
As you're doing it, he's like, wee!
And so it's a Modron. I
Yeah,
will just put Modron key custom item.
that sounds exactly what I would do.
Cool.
All right. And then so key to cube thingy that can destroy this plane. Yay! Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
So they
Sometime.
he hands off this Modron to you, and they kind of like the like click click
Say
word
that again.
motions. Tell
Okay,
the other
click,
ones.
click word.
They all get back into formation. The music ensues, and they take off.
Heading the same direction or the opposite direction of where we're going.
Same direction you guys are going, just at a very very slow pace,
All
like
right.
marching band speed.
They have to
We're
stop and
gonna
wind
move
themselves up every so often.
faster than that.
Yeah, they get like 12 feet, and then they stop for like 5 minutes. They're not very
All right.
fast.
So we sally forth, and then how long have we been awake? Like 3 hours?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're walking.
Just keep on traveling. So then, on a scale of 1 to 10 of weirdness, what do you think? You want to do it again?
Tastes weird, but it's great.
First one's free.
Oh, I ain't paying you to do that shit to me.
You say that now.
Maybe less eating and more chomping next time.
Okay. So you guys travel about another 12 miles.
During this time,
Modrons,
I'm gonna pop a Harness Divine and recoup a spell slot.
okay. You've definitely left the Modrons in your tracks. They're way far behind you. You've lost sight of them hours ago. The caves that you've been going through so far are definitely a lot bigger than the one than the Purple Worm tunnels. Very, very wide. And as you continue on, you start to hear some echoing of howling off and on. In like the 3 hours you travel, 1 full hour is just howls from all over, echoing strangely through the tunnels.
Is that your stomach, Krez? Because we can get you something to eat, buddy.
Oh, I got plenty of food in my bag. Don't worry about that.
After about 3 hours, eventually you guys start finding a smaller tunnel leading upward.
All these
As you
fucking
move
small tunnels, damn it.
and as you move forward, the sounds of furious battle grow louder. The tunnel ends at a ledge 20 feet above the floor of a large cavern, giving you the perfect view of the conflict below. On the shores of an underground lake, a pack of frenzied gnolls and hyenas, a demon standing nearly 20 feet tall, with massive arms, clawed hands, cloven hooves, and the head of a bull. This is a Garistro, whose heart's Vizier Devere has instructed. Leading the gnolls is a figure of fear countenance, 12 feet tall, with a head of a snarling amber. He wields a massive triple flail whose whirling head smashed into the larger Garistro. The gnolls howl their master's name as he strikes swiftly again and again. Ye no goo! Ye no goo! Ye no goo! The larger demon roars, slashing at its bull horns, flailing with its claws, but to no avail. Inogu evades or shrugs off its pepper it with arrows. Then the gnolls swarm the Garistro as it begins, bringing it crashing to the ground. In less than a minute, the battle is won. The demon lord Inogu pulls back the Garistro's head by the horn and rips out its throat with its teeth. It throws back its head, and its howl of triumph echoes through the chamber, shaking the stones themselves. Several hyenas nipping at Yinogu's heels and begin feasting on its flesh. As you watch, these hyenas transform into gnolls. And for seeing all that fucked up shit, go ahead and roll me a wisdom save, guys. DC 12.
And you're all within 5 feet of me. So you get a +5.
21 to Krez.
22 for snags.
Nice.
Roll, you said?
18.
Wisdom save.
32
7
plus
Okay.
5.
So
plus 5. Okay, so 16.
Okay, yeah, so definitely some scarring stuff you guys just saw, but at this point you're pretty much used to it.
That's
You
just
said
another
there's-
Wednesday in Menzo Branson.
There was how many gnolls down there?
At this point there's probably like 30.
Is there
So
like
at
a
this
map?
point At this point, you guys haven't been seen or anything. You guys are at a perfect vantage point to just watch things go down or
Fireball.
do whatever you want.
I'm thinking fireball because we need that heart. And if they're gonna eat that corpse, we need the heart before they.
How far away are they?
You guys are 20 foot up on a ledge, from the bottom of the ledge, they're about
They're about another
You
what?
went
80 feet.
so
So
we're
they're
100 feet away.
within the 120-foot range of fireball.
I got one better. I don't use it very often, but I have Synaptic Static. It'll be an intelligence save, so way worse for them, and it'll do fireball damage but psychic, and then they'll lose out on other stuff.
Do it.
Muddled thoughts for a minute. So I will. Do we have a map or?
See, that's the thing. I was going to end it right here because I don't yet.
Okay,
Okay.
well that's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Just
And we have
remember,
like-
we're
Ooh,
we're
cool.
we're synaptic braining
We're
them.
getting ready to. We're getting ready to fuck their shit up.
Yeah, you are. Oh my god.
Ulan, do you want to be a lizard again?
Yes.
I need to know. So I'm gonna wait until after he does like already his action surge if he's gonna do that. I'll let him go and do that, and then I'll tap him with polymorph like right in the middle of him.
Okay.
That way he gets like
And
all of his stuff out.
Okay.
Helena's probably gonna be like moving as soon as she possibly can. Because she's like, yeah, that's nice that there's gnolls, but there's also a fucking demon right there, and
The
that's
demon's dead.
No, the other one.
Yinogu, you mean?
That was the gnoll. Wasn't
Inogu's 12 feet tall. He's like a
Yes.
fiend or something, right?
it? Okay. Sweet. Sounds good. I'm in. Do it. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Correct.
All right, so you've got 2 weeks to come up with a really amazing map, Nick.
It's going to be fucking great.
Awesome.
All
Awesome,
right, but
awesome,
yeah.
awesome.
Yet
Sorry,
again,
I
thank you
was-
guys.
I overslept a little bit,
Session.
but